What is going on, guys? Welcome in to another GTA 6 Let's Talk live stream. Boys, there are quite a few of you already in here, so thank you for being here early. It's kind of strange. It's still kind of strange to me, but boys, hope we're all doing well. Let's go through the chat. Welcome everyone in. We got Jerry in here, Mobsy's in here, Blind Fury, happy birthday for yesterday. It might still be your birthday where you are, but it was yesterday for me. Road to Leonida, I'm 12 hours early. Dude, actually, these guys are probably not even here. Actually, Jerry looks like he's here. Conehead, I know you're not here anymore. You have to be sleeping right now, but Conehead, if you are listening, or if you're watching this back, actually, when you wake up, because I know you do, if this stream does half decent and we hit our goal, I'm thinking about doing a Hopium Copium stream tonight, because it's, you know, it's one of those days where Rockstar could post, but who knows? Could be a waste of time, but I think it'll be good fun anyways. Bus Edit, what's going on? He said, huh? What's going on, man? Welcome in. Fatal NCG, good to have you in here. Oh, I needed to burp just then. That caught me off guard. Generic Jerry is back in. All right, he said, g'day, mate. Hello, hello. We got Dark Mayhem in here. Blind Fury's back in. Let's go. Almost boner bab time, you naughty boy. Snarko's in here as well. What's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. I want to hear your wildest GTA 6 trailer takes this stream. We have to be doing that. I say Lucia has an identical twin, which me and Bav take on a double date. Okay. That's wild. Anyways, hope everyone is doing well. I actually don't know where the old messages start because, you know, if they're not even in here yet, and this is from like when I posted the stream yesterday, I shouldn't read it, you know? But Dark Mayhem says, TGG hinted in trailer 3, far-fetched, but hey, what did he do? He's hinted in the trailer? That'd be cool if TGG's in the trailer. But, in terms of what TGG said recently in one of his videos about us being, what is it, like 4 weeks away, potentially, to get some GTA 6 news, I'm feeling pretty good, man, and I feel like the community's getting pretty hyped up about it as well. Like, if any of you guys were in Sav's stream yesterday, he had like a record concurrent viewers. Like, there were almost 200 people in there, which is just insane. Very, very cool. So I feel like the hype's coming back. You know, just everyone... There's a lot of buzz around the game again. You know, it feels like we're in a bit of a dry period, but we're back. Let's keep moving down on the list. Luke, welcome on in. Dark Mayhem, I've said that actually. My bad. I'm probably going to double up because I don't want to miss anyone. Max Goof, good to have you in here, brother. Linny, is that how I've got it? Linny, 100% before the crucial investors call. Yes, in regards to the poll. If you guys haven't voted in that poll already, let me know what you guys think. Are we going to be getting some GTA 6 news before the earnings call? I think yes. You know, I have a pretty good feeling about it from what I've seen and what I've heard. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So it's going to be a very stressful moment. Also, in the background, we've got a different music track playing, so it should sound a little bit different. Not gonna lie, I only listened to the first song, thought it was great because I wanted something good to come in with. But if there's long gaps and no audio, that feels weird, man. Fatal NCG says no news. Okay, fair enough. It feels like this game could just never come out, you know. Dark Mayhem says we need grappling hooks for GTA 6 instead of just ladders. Sometimes I say good things. No, that's a really good thing. A little while ago, I made a video. Now, I'm going to pull it up real quick. Let me just... I need to pop out this chat because I don't actually want it sitting there. If I put it here, it should be easier to read. Bear with me. Put the chat like that. Stream can go over here. Minimize that. Now, all I can see is the chat. I'm happy with that. All right. Over on my YouTube channel, a little while ago, I made a video talking about like the weapons and stuff I want to see in GTA 6. So I might even play that in the background and we can talk through that. It's an old video. How long ago was that? A year ago. What was the date? 8th of September. Jesus. I don't want to play it yet. Give me a sec. I just want to make sure that you guys can see it as well. Boom. Here it is. Let's put it on theater mode. Just gonna let it play in the background. It's apparently meant to be 1080. But I'll just leave this playing in the background. There are some cool weapons in there. I just want to keep going through a bunch of what you guys are saying. Mr. Jiggles is in here. Bro, we're never getting GTA 6 news because nothing ever happens. It feels that way. It feels like this game's not even real at sometimes. Benji's in here. What up? Holy intro. Surely that's like a positive thing. You like it? Hopefully you do. Lol KKL with a... I've never seen them emojis in my life. That's actually kind of funny. Cohen Bread, welcome in. Welcome in. It is good to have you guys in here. We got some new faces in here as well. We got Stanley. I was about to say Luke, but I know Luke. Ketch is in here. What's going on, man? How you going? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Luke says, I saw 206 viewers on Sav stream. That's really good. That is really good. Grilled cheese for breakfast. No, actually, I had crumpets. I don't know if you guys have crumpets over in the United States. Luke, I know you're where I am, but for everyone else that's watching, crumpets are amazing. You know what? Let me just get up on another tab. Crumpets. Yes. Images. Yeah. Look at these bad boys right here. They are so good. They are so good. These ones right here, the Golden Bakery ones. I had them with a bit of butter and some maple syrup. Usually I go with Vegemite, but I was feeling a bit sweet today, so that's what we went with. But anyways, let's check out some of these weapons. I think the first one I had was the railgun, just because I feel like it's, you know, part of the GTA world now. Like, it's an original thing, right? You know, like, I don't know. I just think it'd be cool to have in there. In this video, I say I don't really want it to explode things. I kind of want it to just disable cars or shock someone, like a glorified stun gun in a way. So imagine that, you're just cruising around and you're shooting cars and you can disable them. I think that'd just be a lot of fun. Another weapon that I had is this one right here, the fire extinguisher. Not really a weapon, but anything can be a weapon if you're smart enough. I think it'd be cool just to go around and like spray your friends with that, you know? And go back to San Andreas, you've got the fire extinguisher in for actual fires. That'd be sick. And then this clip right here, think of it like the fire truck. You control your friends with that. How fun would that be to have a fire extinguisher? And then we're getting into the crossbow. I think that'd be cool for hunting. But I also mentioned that with the crossbow... Oh, no, it's kind of the same weapon, isn't it? Spear gun. Between the spear gun and crossbow... No, I was thinking of the spear gun. Where is it? Oh, I don't know where it is. I think having like a spear gun weapon that can be used, you know, both underwater and as a grappling hook would be sick. Like, you know, a 2-in-1 kind of weapon. Obviously, it wouldn't really hold your weight, but this is a video game at the end of the day. I think that'd be sick. But yeah, that's some of the weapons I got listed on there. Let's bring it back to the screenshots, give you guys something else to look at, because no one wants to watch this video. No one watched it when it came out. Stanley, hope you're doing good. Pluto. Where are we at? Display. What's good, man? Copium. Copium. Dude, you gotta get on that. If you guys need some Copium, I'm just saying, Gamer Supps have a flavor, alright? And that'll be perfect for this situation. It's starting to ramp up. Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane, man. It's going to be insane to like keep up with all that stuff, because there are a lot of videos I want to try and get on top of. Like when Trailer 2 dropped. No, we'll start with Trailer 1. When Trailer 1 dropped, I don't really think I was too into making videos. Like I was, but not too crazy. But then Trailer 2 dropped and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to do that. I tried doing like a little news video. Didn't really do too well. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. News stuff isn't my type of content. So I just left it. I gave up with it. But then I did make the Trailer 2 recreation and that was sick. I love that. But yeah, I don't know. This time I want to actually take advantage of, you know, the whole marketing stuff, because I didn't last time. Luke says, would you want the lasso from Red Dead 2 in GTA 6? I kind of do, but I don't think it would really fit. Like, it'd be fun, don't get me wrong. The lasso is a lot of fun, but in that video I made, actually, I think I said handcuffs as one of them. Not that you can, you know, throw your handcuffs and put it on a person, but I think it would be fun to be able to, like, tackle one of your friends, put handcuffs on them, and then you can carry them around just like you can in Red Dead. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Mix, hopefully you're doing good, brother. Let's go love your setup with the countdown. The countdown does look pretty good. And if anyone is wondering, that countdown is now accurate to my time zone. So if Greg, you are floating around, Greg's the one that always says your countdown's off. Well, it's even worse now because it's based on my time zone. Weapon video. When have I heard that one before? You would have seen that one. Like the recent vid, turned out good. Thank you very much, man. That video was very time consuming, man. It took a long time. I had the idea sitting there for a very long time, wanted to do it, and then I started like doing my research for it, trying to piece together. And then it's so hard to find actual you know, a consistent story. Like, it's so different because it starts in London and it starts in Dundee as well, and just trying to make everything line up was very difficult. But then I went to YouTube, searched up that, and, you know, people, there's no such thing as original ideas these days, pretty much, right? Especially when you're doing a topic like the one I just done. So I searched it up, and I found this really good video by Explorist, and they smashed that video. It's 40 minutes long. I was not doing a 40-minute long video, but the way they just presented everything, I'm like, damn, this video is really good. And I was taken back a bit, and I'm like, nah, I don't think I can make this video at all. So I kind of sat on it for a little bit and just sort of forgot about it. And I don't know, I was like, you know, I can't compete with that. But I ended up just taking inspiration from them, and I'm like, I can try my best, and I think that's what we put out. And shout out to Dr. Mod as well for joining me on that. I think the video turned out really well with both of us talking about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that too. Where are we at? Crumpets with butter and honey, tea and crumpets and such. Love a good crumpet. Waffles. Of course, the Scotsman loves crumpets. Dude, I'm Australian. I love crumpets. Benji and Jiggles again. The saga continues. Have you driven the Banshee GTS? I have driven the Banshee GTS. I didn't mind it. It was okay performance-wise, but the reason I really like the Banshee is because it's a combination of multiple vehicles. You know, it's got different front end to the back end. The interior is different. It's got a bunch of different things. I've made videos on it before about where the actual inspiration comes from with the Banshee. But with all their new cars that Rockstar are making, they're close to one-to-one, you know? Like, they are very similar to their real-life counterparts. And that, to me, I don't really like that much. Because I don't like the Dodge Viper that much. It's a cool car, but I'm not in love with it the way I am with the Banshee. Like, I think the Banshee is just a unique thing in itself. And yeah, I don't know. The GTS, it was too similar to the real life thing. And I really loved the front headlights on the Banshee. So I was hoping that they would keep that in a way, but they didn't. So, unfortunate. Benji said, what happened to my Discord roles, Bav? What happened to the Discord roles? I've changed a bunch of the roles. We brought in the locals role, and then I removed it because I didn't like it. And then I was adding it back to people that were active in the thing. So if you guys get the locals, that means you're active, all right? That means you're active in the community, getting amongst it, talking in the channels and all that. But, you know, I'm not searching through a list to add the names. You guys got to put yourself out there. Sav's in here. What's going on, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are doing well, brother. Dude, I was looking at Sav's channel earlier this morning, actually, probably like an hour before this stream started. He is killing it right now. He's got that many videos out. Like, you go for a scroll, and it's like 6 days ago for one of the oldest ones. I'm like, damn, he's on a run. He's on a hot run. So, Sav, I hope you keep that up, please. QQ, what's good? Hopefully I've said that right as well. You guys come up with some strange names, but I'm here for it. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Kid Colt's in the building as well. Greetings. G'day, g'day. Benji says, shut up, Kid Colt. Need to fix mine. Wait, what do I need to fix? What do I do? What do I fix? I can't remember. I cannot remember. We're going to have to talk about that. See, this is how bad it is. When I'm reading chat as well, I go on a waffle and then I completely forget what I was talking about. Jiggle says, I was joking about the video. I was introduced to you by helping. Remember, you helped on that video? I can't remember. It's been that long ago. It was literally over a year ago. So, there you go. Cuba, welcome on in. It's 1:10 a.m. and I'm watching YouTube. But what am I doing with my life, bro? Please tell me. Dude, you're hanging out with the boys, all right? We've got some hype for GTA 6. But if we do hit that dono goal, I think I'm going to stream at a good time for you. You know, when Rockstar normally posts, I'm thinking about doing a Hopium stream. So, you know, that is dependent on you guys. If we do well, I might do it. Because that, for me, is staying up past midnight as well. And I'm not mentally prepared for that. Fellow Clippy, welcome on in. I've played GTA 6 numerous times in my head, bro. It's so much fun. No, I tell you what. I had a dream the other night. And I was playing GTA 6 in my dream. And when I was driving around doing like whatever missions I was doing, I'm like, yo, this is the spot from the trailer. And then I woke up like, that was never shown in the trailer. And it makes me wonder, like, imagine if that place really does exist and I got some superpower or something I'm actually seeing GTA 6 before it's even released. That's crazy to me. It was such a strange thing. So I was driving on like this dirt road, and there's like a train line that goes over top of me, like, you know, on the bridge or whatever you want to call it. But then underneath it, there's like this little dirt road thingo. It kind of reminds me of GTA 4's final mission, actually. Maybe this is where it's inspired from. GTA 4's final mission, where you drive that bike and you launch it up into the air to jump onto that helicopter. It was a similar setup to that. But then I just remember all of the dirt road was similar to like Valentine in Red Dead. It was so muddy. It was so cool. But look at me. I wake up with depression after having a really good GTA 6 stream. When will GTA 6 Online release? Great question. Honestly, I'm 50-50 on it. I don't know when. If you go off of GTA Online, it was released 2 weeks after the initial game. Red Dead Online was about a month after. Now, with GTA 6, that drops in November. You know, middle November, late November. Wherever you want to put that number. But if they release it before, that's really good, because then they can capitalize on the Christmas sales and all that. You know, kids are going to be playing it even though they're not meant to be, but it'll be like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? I want a shark card. Get me a shark card. You know, people are going to want to spend money on this Christmas period for the game to be able to get onto online and play with their friends. But if they release it afterwards, then they kind of miss out on that. And, you know, it is what it is. I would prefer they release it before Christmas. But then as well, I start to think about first impressions and people's first impression with GTA 6 Online. Imagine it's Christmas time and it's snowing. It makes no sense for it to snow, but I feel like if they've done it in GTA 5 set in Los Santos, they'll maybe do it in, you know, Vice City. It doesn't make any sense to snow there, but I don't know. I feel like they're going to cover the map in snow. It's a nice thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. Should they release it before or after Christmas? Maybe that's what I can set up as a poll. Give me 2 secs. We'll set that up. Start a poll. GTA 6 Online should release ... and then in the poll, before Christmas, after Christmas. There we go. All right, we'll start that poll up. Let me know what you guys think about that. We got 66 people in here. You know, I think this is a channel record for me. This is insane. Thank you guys so much for pulling up right now. Hopefully I'm not too far down in the, too far up in the chat right now. When you woke up and started crying, dude, it felt like that, honestly. Where can I get that dream? I know, right? Like, dreams, man. You can have fun in them, then you wake up and realize it's not even that. It makes you cry. Kid Colt says, where do you download video? I answered your DM, Kid Colt. No, I can't say that because it's illegal. I'm glad to be part of your membership, and Savs and Wilmax. Dude, I'm glad you are a part of it. I'm glad that I'm worthy of of you becoming a member of my channel, you know? It's still crazy to me that people, you know, want to open their wallets to me in a way, you know? Like, it's your hard-earned money, and I really do appreciate that you guys find value in that. So thank you very much. Speaking of opening wallets, Display has dropped a $5. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. I definitely still need your input on this theory. I've been cooking it. It kind of creates a problem of multiple theories spiraling together. Yeah, man, absolutely. We can chat about that. Do you want to do it on stream? Do you want to drop me a DM? I don't think we are friends on Discord, but feel free to drop me a friend request and we can go into there. Up to you, man. I'm happy to talk about it. Mohammed says, do you think Rockstar will add Arabic to GTA 6? The language, I'm not too sure. Is it in GTA 5 and previous Rockstar titles? If so, I would say yes. I think the only language I think they haven't done was the Turkey language. Turkish, is that what you call it? Just Turkish? I'm pretty sure there was like this big uproar about it trying to get Turkish added into GTA 6. So, I don't know. More people that can understand the game, the better. You know, if it means subtitles, whatever, dubbing, go for it. I think we need to make this game accessible to everyone that can play it. So I'm for it. I just don't know if they'll do it. And I'm not too educated in that space because, you know, I play in English. Where am I up to? The video was incredible. I did just see the video before that. Where was it? The video was incredible. I'm gonna assume you mean the latest video, Jerry, because that video, I love that video. Oh, there's the other message. I love me some GTA history videos. I eat that stuff up. Dude, that video was really, really difficult to make. I kind of feel like pulling up the timeline so you guys can see behind the scenes on that, because I'm pretty happy with how that video went. I'm gonna pull it up in the background, all right? And I'll just show you the timeline. Let's keep scrolling down. There will be Megalodons in GTA 6, like the shark card or the actual, you know, big shark. I think it'd be hilarious for them to add a Megalodon out in the ocean somewhere. You nailed it. There we go. Ecope says, I'm afraid of another delay. Honestly, that crossed my mind yesterday. I'm like, you know what? We haven't heard anything. Surely they're not going to delay it, because if they delay it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to crash out. Honestly, people on the internet, you know, people can share their opinions and that's all good. But then when you say like, you know, I'm pissed off that they delayed it, people be like, oh my God, there's people getting upset about it. It's just a game. But I get it. It's just a game. But, you know, when you're kind of like relying on it a little bit, and you shouldn't, it's bad what I'm doing. But I'm kind of really, you know, looking forward to this game to kind of support me as well, because, you know, I put all my chips in. This is what I'm betting on, my YouTube channel. So I don't know, that kind of, it does bother me. When I first heard of the delay, I was pretty upset with it. I was kind of angry, and you know, there's nothing we can do. Of course, we want the most polished game that we can possibly get, but you know, I hate the delay. I really hate the delay, and it sucks because I feel like they were forced into actually revealing the game when they first did with trailer 1 because of the hack. So anyways, let me pull this up. This is my timeline over here, fellas. So all of this stuff, all the little clips up the top, I've got all of the chapters up here. It's going to be really small on your screen. You know, I can't show you all the source, but up the top I just have all of my chapters up here just so I know where I'm at in the video with talking points. The blue colors that you see down here are my audio. The pink ones are Dr. Mod's, and again, shout out to Dr. Mod. I think we had a really cool video together, so I'm very happy with that. Next up, I want to get a video going with Sav. I've got an idea, Sav, that I have spoken to you about before, but I think I'm gonna bring it up again in DMs, and I think we should try and put it together. But I think this was the most complex sequence in here. Just making sure the audio don't play in the background anywhere else, because we don't really need that. But all of these little effects in here, you know, these are just little things that you have to pay attention to. Highlighting text, and then you go into the actual sequence itself. That's kind of what it looks like up there, and then you put an animation on top of it. Really cool stuff in here. And then it goes through all of that. It's just these little things that kind of add up and make it into a really good video. I think I've done a pretty good job. Like, I'm genuinely proud of this video. So if you guys haven't seen that, it is the latest video on my channel, and I would love for you guys to go and watch that, because I put a lot into that. But let's go for a scroll. Must be the gamer subs for must be the gamer subs for those dreams of yours. Yeah, if you guys want some hopium copium dreams, gamer subs have a hopium flavor. All right, is it hopium or is it copium? I can't remember. I feel like we just interchange all of them. I'm searching up right now. There we go. All right, we'll only do one plug for this stream. Comes in caffeine free, and it's got caffeine in it as well. But here we go. This is the copium flavor from GamerSupps. If anyone wants to get that, head over to GamerSupps and use my code BAV to get 10% off, and you guys can have dreams like me. You know, I might drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in here. All right, it's gonna be in here. I won't pin it or anything, but if anyone wants to check that out, go for it. It'd be much appreciated if you are buying that. It does support the channel if you guys use my code, so much love.
Use code BAV at checkout for 10% off GamerSupps, by the way.
Thank you very much, Sab, for that message. I appreciate that. All right, and back to the regular GTA 6 stuff. Luke says, playing GTA with a new character makes me enjoy the low stats. It's more challenging and immersive. I think low stats should be the new norm. Low stamina, bad recoil control compared to perfect stats. I think that'd be a lot of fun. In Red Dead 2, it pissed me off so much, but not being able to like hit your targets properly was really good. You know, unless you sit there and you aim for a second, like Benji and Jiggles, those guys, I'm pretty sure it was those guys, and Redemption taught me how to actually shoot in Red Dead, because in Red Dead I was just shooting people left, right, and center, trying my best. You know, I wasn't waiting for that little reticle thing to shrink because I didn't pay attention to that, and I never knew you had to do that to be accurate. Do you think there will be gigantic snakes in GTA 6? There might be out in the grass rivers, man. I'm not too sure. I think we'd see some snakes. It would be cool to see a really big one though. Have you noticed that the car is red in the first trailer and blue in the second trailer? I don't think I've paid attention to that. I'm just trying to think of the first trailer where it shows up. It shows that up at the store, right? I'm gonna pull up the trailer in the background. I know it's playing on screen right now. That red car there that just went by is definitely not it. Oh, can I scroll through on this? I can. All right, where does it show? Because if you're talking about this red car here, that is a different car to the one that we see at Jason's, because Jason drives a Ute, right? If that's the one you're talking about. Could be wrong. Where's his car? Show me the car. Yeah, that right there. That is blue, and it's a different car completely because this one's a Ute. The other one was a, what do you call that? Two-door something. But then if we're talking about this car here, this car that shows at the very end is, to me, the same one that appears here. Whoop. Right there. So that's the same car that you see at the end of this trailer. Let's play that again. Let's keep making our way down so I don't get too far behind. W collab with Dr. Mod, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fredo, welcome on in. Rip to those who went to jail and won't see GTA 6. Look, they done it to themselves. Like that guy that offed his partner, I think. Unfortunate, mate. You kind of done that one to yourself, you know? Rockstar has a pattern. They won't delay this time. It was slightly different this time. OGs know more than myself. There you go. How many editions will be available? I would think they will do it 2 at minimum. No, 3. We'll go 3. You got the standard edition, that's just the game. Another edition that kind of comes with like a steel case. You know, it's got the map in there. And then the other edition that comes with some collectibles in there. I'm not sure what they'll be, but I think 3. Bogan, should I stick around the stream or what the fuck? Get out of here. How much percentage do you think it'll be delayed again? I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think it's going to be delayed, but there's always a slight chance. We'll put it down at 5% chance of being delayed. I've got a good idea on how GTA 6 should do the landlocked borders. It should only be to the north, and if you fly across it by land, Jason and Lucia passes out and you wake up at the safe house. Why'd they pass out though? You know, you need these canon reasons, alright? You need canonical things to come up with these. And if they are, you know, flying a plane and the plane doesn't crash, what happens then? If I manage to get out on foot? Or what if I pull my parachute, I land on the ground, you know? I don't know. Savs, for the border to be connected, I'm against it. I don't think it should happen because I can't see a way of them doing it. But if Rockstar were to landlock it and is part of the rest of the US, I think that'd be sick. I just want them to come up with a really cool way to do it, and I will be blown away. It's not like I get into the game, check the map, and I'm like, oh damn, it's connected. I'm going to be sad. That's not going to happen. I'm going to be pretty happy if they do manage to find a cool way to connect it. 71 people in here. Thank you guys so much for supporting. I'm so sorry we're going slow in the chat. I just want to make sure I'm reading everyone's things, you know. WSAV for putting a website together for the community. Absolutely. If you guys haven't already, head on over to has the link changed for that yet, Sav? I don't want to plug it if it's the wrong one. I'm searching it. Oh, I spelt it wrong. There we go. I'm going to drop it in. If anyone wants to check out Sav's really cool website, it's got a bunch of cool GTA 6 stuff in there. It's going to be like a centralized hub that has all things GTA 6, from like the leaks, any news things that come out about that, and he's got so much more stuff planned for this. So go and check it out. Sav does a much better job at summarizing this than I do, but got to plug him in where I can. Sav says, I just made the best thumbnail of my career. I gotta see that then. I gotta see that. Mick says, your latest video was so good. Thank you very much, man. It took a lot, brother. It took a lot. So I really do hope that it does well. Where else are we at? I hope I haven't skipped too much stuff in here. Jason Cop. I'm on the down low. I'm actually a cop. That's hilarious. 36 days between the 19th and Christmas. That's enough time for them to drop the game. I reckon. Give it 2 weeks, drop the game, slap the words beta on it, and I think that'll be good. What's the poll saying? 62% say before Christmas and 38% say after Christmas. I think before Christmas is definitely the way to go about it. Sav said, check your inbox. Let's have a look. Oh, look out. Sav is cooking up right now. That is sick. Nice work, man. That is pretty cool. I like that. Luke says, I think the minimap should only show up when you have your phone out or are in a modern car with GPS screen. I agree. I think that'd be really cool. To check your minimap, you gotta... I'm just thinking about it. No, when you're driving and you got a modern car, the GPS should be always on screen. So yeah, I 100% agree with that. On foot, I agree as well. It should only pop up if you pull your phone up or something like that. That'd be pretty sick. Door Streaming, welcome on in. I don't think I've said that name before, so welcome. Do you really think GTA 6 will have locked areas in the story though, since GTA 5 didn't have it, neither did Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 did. It had the whole... west side of the map locked, and that barrier was protected by the invisible sniper guys. So that's what they done with that. GTA 5, I don't know, they don't really need that. But the way I see it with GTA 6, Lucia's got an ankle bracelet. I think it's going to be locked, to be honest. I think it's going to be a little bit locked in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I want to start up another poll as well. You guys are loving the Megalodons. They will add Megalodons in GTA 6. It was confirmed in the leaks of world events. That's pretty cool then. Alright, start a poll. GTA 6 map should be ... an island or connected to... Or should we just write landlocked? Isn't landlocked when it is completely surrounded by other land? You know, like a state in the middle of America and it's got land all around it? Or am I wrong? I don't know, I thought landlocked didn't mean just connected. I thought it was completely surrounded. Like Las Vegas, that's completely landlocked, but I don't know. Blackwater, yeah, over in Blackwater, all that stuff was blocked off. Like, you could walk there if you wanted to, but you would die by the invisible snipers. Yes, because Lucia had an ankle monitor. Wink, wink. I think the ankle monitor is going to play a part in it. If it wasn't, then I don't think they would go out of their way to add it into the drawing, into the artwork that they made for Trailer 1. I just don't see it. I think it's going to play a part in it. She's going to be limited in what she can do, and maybe she needs Jason to be the one to go out and do it. But that's what I think. QQ says landlocked because of the possibility of map expansions in the future. There you go. Blood Rainer, welcome on in. First message retracted. I wondered what he even said. But welcome in, brother. True. Red Dead Redemption had it. I forgot they skipped out. Maybe GTA 5 because of performance issues. I honestly wasn't against them having the whole map open. But the way I experienced the free mode worlds is the way the story presents it to me. So, for example, with Franklin and Michael, they're in Los Santos. They don't have missions where they go out to Sandy Shores in the initial phases, right? In the initial stages, sorry. But it kind of makes you feel like you're in your own little bubble. You can go to the top of Mount Chiliad if you want to, but there's no real reason for you to need to do that just yet. But then when you change over to Trevor, you're now in a completely different location. It feels like, you haven't previously went to that location, so it feels completely distinct and different and far away because you haven't really got that sense of distance just yet. So I feel like that's really good because then you experience that area for the first time. But imagine if as soon as you get into free mode with Franklin, you're like, I'm going to go explore the entire map, and you go up there, you're checking out everything. You checked out Trevor's trailer, you went to, drive around the Alamo Sea, Paleto Bay as well, checked out the chicken farm, and then decided to go on with the missions. You'd be like, oh, I've missed out on this opportunity because I've already looked at it, like it hasn't been presented to you in a mission. Whereas, I don't know, maybe that's just my personal preference, but I think experiencing the map in the way the missions present it is much better. Jer Unknown, welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Bav, love the content. I wonder how map restrictions will work with Jason in early game since he doesn't have an ankle monitor. I wonder that as well. I do wonder that as well, but it's kind of easier if he's living in the Keys, right? Because they could just do what they done in, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and there's a storm or something, maybe one of the bridges have broken and he just can't. That'd be pretty cool. Just don't spawn any helicopters or anything on that island. Maybe turn the boats off, make him inaccessible. If he goes for a swim, he drowns or something. But I think it'd be cool to lock him to the Keys, and that's his area for now. And then the bridge gets repaired or it gets opened up again, and then he's free to explore. I think that's the way they could do that, and it'd be much easier down at the Leonida Keys because of how restrictive that is. It's kind of like one road in sort of thing. I think it's like 2 roads on that. I haven't checked out the mapping project in a while, but I'm gonna search it up right now. Let me know as well. I've done a map video in the past, but I've been thinking about doing another one. Is that something you guys would want to see on the channel? Where is it? Here we go. Because I haven't reported on this map in quite a long time, but here we go. Jason's house is down here. I know there's like these 2 little islands here, but say they blocked off the bridge here, they blocked off the bridge here. You can't travel any further than that, because that's very different to how it is in real life. There's no road that way, right? But if they just blocked all of that off, and whatever reason they want to put in the game, it could just be dumb reasons, hurricane, maybe something like that, or whatever, they can come up with that. I'm not thinking of that, otherwise they should be paying me. But then this is the only area Jason can really access, and then eventually he's got to go and pick up Lucia, so bridge is fixed, he can goes up to the prison, gets her out, and then it's, you're allowed to explore from there. But maybe you are then locked into playing as Lucia when she gets out with the ankle monitor, and you can't fully travel everywhere. I think that's how they could do that. Jiggle says, I'm not shadow banned, am I? I don't think so. It would be crazy to have some scary ghost stuff in the Big 6 like the previous GTAs and Red Dead. I think that stuff's awesome. Like, even with the aliens and stuff, I think they should definitely do some of that. Like, it's unrealistic, but it's a game and it's good fun. Sav says, I heard from Strauss that if Bav doesn't get 50 likes on this stream, GTA 6 gets delayed. We should do our part, yeah? Thank you very much. How are we going on the stream? 76 people in here, 420 views total. That is perfect for the 420 events that are going on GTA right now. How do I even look at how many likes we got on here? 36 likes. I'm happy with that. Thank you guys very much for all the support on this stream. It's really good. Dark Mayhem says an island, then later in the years expanded if Rockstar chooses to. It could be landlocked, but once there's an expansion, probably becomes an island. Fair enough, fair enough. I was looking in Sav's Discord server, someone dropped in a concept map and it had Gloriana up here and it's separated by a river that goes through the middle of here. To me, this is still an island. It's separated by a water mass that's there. It's not really crazy because you can see this island, but I don't know, it's just not working in my head, alright? So if Rockstar can manage to make it landlocked and blow me away, I'll be happy with that. But, if you fly a plane over there, you could just make the plane crash exactly how it does in GTA 5. If you're flying in GTA 5, you go off the map, your plane will eventually give out, crash into water, then a shark comes and gets you if you survive the initial crash. But in this, if they add land and I'm flying low and my plane survives the crash and I can get out, what is the canonical way to get me to turn back? What stops me? Is it just like a random snake comes out of nowhere, bites me, I die? Or I don't know what they're going to do. Sav says a raging fire or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool, but then that's kind of always in your skyline, You want to go up to Mount Caliga and look out this way. You're always seeing a fire, It would just remind me of, like, what's that one game? I think Battlefield has the fire in their Battle Royale. That's kind of what it would feel like to me. So I don't know. If Rockstar managed to do it, I think that'll be one of the cooler things that I see. Landlocked means not bordering any water. Okay, there you go. I thought that was the case. I see a lot of people using landlocked as a way to say, like, connected to the land, but I thought so. So not so much landlocked then, but like connected to the rest of, the continental United States. I think that's the right way to put it. That's just such a mouthful. Maybe that's why people say landlocked. That's a big one. Didn't see the alert. You were live. T. Burton, welcome on in, brother. It is good to have you in here. Luke says, loud gun sounds that hurt my ears is a must. I am very excited for all the new sounds. Like, sound is such an important thing in video games and anything really. If, for example, Call of Duty, they all sound the same to me. Like, yeah, they change the gun sounds a little bit, but they all really sound the same to me, and it's just so annoying. Assassin's Creed, back in kind of around the Kenway trilogy, when I'm going to call it Kenway trilogy, but when they would do their whistles, all of them had the exact same whistle, and it's just like, I'm playing the same game, man. I'm playing the exact same game. It doesn't feel fresh, doesn't feel new. But I still love those games a lot, you know. But in GTA 6, I'm very excited for new sounds. New gun sounds, new just ambient sounds, vehicle sounds, everything. Knox Wyatt, welcome on in. I don't think I've heard your name either in here. Have you heard about the eggs on Mount Chiliad? The Mount Chiliad mural? I'm not too sure other than that what you're talking about, but I have seen the Mount Chiliad mural. I have been thinking about making a video on that for a while, but I think I'm slowly starting to transition into GTA 6 content more so. Door Streaming says GTA 6's map is going to be much bigger, right? So it makes sense for them to lock it up for story or surprise purposes. How can we layer on the GTA 6 map? The GTA 5 map. Is this it? There we go. Look at the map difference. The size. It's really impressive, like the size of this map. I just hope that it is packed with things to do. Otherwise, people are going to complain. People complain that there's mountains in GTA 5, but I love them. If you've never been off-roading in GTA 5, I don't think anyone's in a position to be saying the mountains are bad, because the mountains are so much fun if you actually use them. Let's bring it back to this. What about Lucia's boxing glove What about Lucia's boxing glove necklace? Definitely a huge part of the story, and her family is in Liberty City. Also her boxing at the gym. Yeah, I think that stuff is going to be a massive part of her life. Let me reposition my chair. I think that's definitely going to be a big part of Lucia, that boxing glove stuff that she's picked up from her father, wasn't it? I'm going to pull up the GTA 6 thingo. Games, GTA 6, let's have a look at this. Wait for this to load. Australian internet, beautiful. Come on, here we go. Let me scroll. Alright, Jason's first, then it's Lucia. Yeah, her father taught her how to fight, so I think that this necklace, maybe her father gives her as a present. I'm going to assume he's probably dead, so this is like the only thing that she's got. I could see in the middle of one of the missions, this gets ripped off of her chest, and, you know, it's a very emotional moment. I think that could definitely be the case with a mission, because it's kind of been like shown in everything. You know, she's wearing it in that, obviously not in prison. It's shown here. It's shown quite a fair bit, so it's going to mean quite a lot to her, and I think that'll be taken away from her. Like, she's going to be pushed. I love this shot here. It's so good. Also, if anyone can find this shirt that Jason's wearing in real life, I want it. This one right here. It is so nice, and I would wear that. I need to start building up a nice wardrobe of GTA 6 outfits for when I'm doing my streams with Facecam, because I think it's going to be good fun. I'm dressing up as Cal Hampton. The OG has arrived. T. Burton's in here. Bassett, welcome on in. It would be crazy to have some scary ghost stuff in the big... Wait, no, I read that. I need to start making my way down this list. If you guys think I have missed your message, well, if I have missed your message, not think. If I've missed it, just message it again. I'm trying my best to keep up with it. Very difficult. Because you guys, there are so many of you in here. 71 people still. We're going strong. Where are we at? Mal the Bear, welcome on in. They're going to lock up. Is that correct? Does that give one a Vice City record? I'm struggling with that. Have a good one. T-Burton says, if any of you have played the old FPS games called Black, the gun sounds were great in that game. I've never played that one or even heard about that. Knox White says, the game Black from the original Xbox? I have one question I've never heard asked. How do you want the prison segment done? I don't really know how they're going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be at the beginning of the story, because the trailers make it feel like it is at the beginning of the story, but I can see it happening like midway. Maybe. Could be wrong. I don't know. I think it'd be good. Lucia gets put in there, and you get some free mode missions in there. Like, you know, she's walking around the yard and all that stuff. Maybe getting into fights and stuff. She's got a person that she's talking to in there about, like, getting out and all that stuff. Maybe she's thinking about breaking out, but she doesn't do it. I don't know. I would just love to see some, you know, actual missions take place in there. Not just oh, Lucia's getting out. I would love to see actual missions take place in there. Typical 2TM says, do you think something will come before the May earnings call, or they just keep being quiet? No, I've got a pretty good feeling that something's going to happen before the May earnings call. You know, if we hit that goal that I got in there, maybe that's a bit too ambitious. I'm thinking about doing a Hopium stream tonight where we wait up and see if Rockstar are going to post anything. Because it's going to be, if anyone watched TGG's video, it's going to be either Tuesdays or Fridays for the next, 3-4 weeks until the earnings call. So it's Friday here, going into Saturday. Normally they post from midnight onwards, which is technically Saturday morning for me, at around 12, 1, 2, sometimes 3 a.m. So perhaps I could stay up and do that. What about if the LSPD has information on hit and run? Well, the LSPD won't really be in Vice City, you know? That'll be VCPD. There's no GTA 6 Trailer 3. There is no GTA 6 Trailer 3, Omar. Good observation, mate. I think you are one of the only people that have known that. Everyone else thinks it's out. It's very strange, isn't it? But, brother, we are close to a Trailer 3. That is what this stream is about. You know, we're getting all together, getting hyped up for this game because something's happening soon. Why did they have to put that stupid orange filter on the 420 on for the 420 event? It's pretty stupid. I was watching Snarko just earlier because he was live streaming. I don't know if he's still going. He probably is. And I'm like, dude, what is that filter? And then I realized it's for the 420 event. Nox says, do you think that the updates and extra content they've been adding since Money Fronts is some stuff that they'll be in GTA 6 and GTA 6 Online? I think so. I think what they're doing with some of these updates are tests, in a way, for GTA 6 to see if the systems actually work and are in place before they drop the game, because they're trialing new things. Like with Money Fronts, that heat mechanic, it was only used for one update. It's never been expanded upon again. So I think they're testing that for a future update. Absolutely. Sav says, alligators, Bav. Alligators. That's what he wants when people leave the map. The Leonidas sniper. Make it a big-ass swamp or a forested. I need a burp. Oh, a forested area full of bears. That could work. That could be something. Could be something. Alright. We'll have to wait and see when the game drops. I think, yeah, genuinely, that'll be the biggest thing that impresses me. Is if they manage to make it work. Max Goof says it's completely doable. What about park rangers? Who doesn't love park rangers? There's definitely going to be park rangers in this. I think we've seen some of them in the Grass Rivers, right? A border state, coastal state. Technically, it's a peninsula. Max says peninsula. They're doing the Black Flag resurgence. I have high hopes. Wait, what does that mean? I don't know if you're talking about Assassin's Creed Black Flag right now. But I did see that. I was very hyped up for that. I didn't know that they were just revealing the date that the game was dropping. That was really strange. I was expecting a trailer or some screenshots, but it's just, this game is coming on this date. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We had an announcement for the announcement. It's, I don't know what they're doing over there. Leon, welcome on in. Hello, I'm new here. I am glad you found your way to the channel, man. Bloodrainer says a whole mass of cougars protecting the northern border for the memes alone. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. This one Crooves to the left. Wait, what? The Takeaway, welcome on in. Any guesses on if and how Rockstar will implement roleplay into the new online mode for GTA 6? It's a really good question because it makes me think as well. I don't really know, and I haven't had that much time to really, I don't know, kind of come up with thoughts on it. But you know, with the roleplay currently in GTA 5, you know, that stuff was built on a PC, right? Those experiences were built on a PC, so I don't know what that's going to look like for GTA 6 or how they'll even do it. Whether it's just like very simple tools for console users to be able to use, or approved things made by Rockstar, like maybe even Rockstar just make a bunch of default generic experiences, then with the PC launch that can be tied to it. You know, like PC's coming and now you have the option to build your own RP servers. Like that would sell, you know, that would be a really good selling point. But yeah, for it dropping on just consoles, I really have no idea what direction they're going to do with that. But if we're just talking about, you know, small surface level stuff, kind of how they're doing a little bit of in GTA Online now, with being able to go and pretty much become a police officer, pizza delivery guy, a forklift driver. I think we're going to have a lot of those little jobs in there for you to kind of choose what you want to do. But in terms of like those bigger RP server sort of things, I don't feel like that's going to happen until PC, but I think I'm the only one that really thinks that, because I don't know, I just don't see a way of it being done. But that's also because I'm not too educated in the RP space. Trailer 3 Facecam Day 1. Oh, okay, Snarko. That would be really good. You know, I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it quite a lot. I have a camera in mind that I want to get. I was looking at the one Sav has as well. I've been thinking about how I can reposition my setup so that it looks nicer on camera. But we're getting there, alright? We're getting there. It will be sooner rather than later. If you had to choose to play a story in first or third person, 100%, it's got to be third person. First person games really difficult for me to get into. It took me a little while for me to get into Cyberpunk, but once I did, I loved it. But it's GTA, man. It's got to be a third person experience. First person's great, but third person is what I'm going to be playing it as. I think the only reason I ever played GTA in first person was for the achievements and awards you get from that. Her father or herself is a Golden Glove boxer. Google what Golden Glove boxer is. I've never heard of that. Golden Glove boxer. Let's have a look. An amateur competitor in the prestigious US tournament, winning regional and national titles, characterized by high level skill. That's pretty cool then. Nice. I'm curious I'm curious what the customization will be like. Obviously, the clothing, hair, and tattoos will be back, but will Jason and Lucia's bodies change depending on what you do? I wonder that as well. I really do wonder that as well. I kind of feel like they will do it. Like, you can put extra muscle on, or you can go out and eat and get fatter. I think that'd be hilarious. And I guess we won't really know until Rockstar show us, but I don't know. I'm here for it if they've got that system. At the same time, I don't really want to worry about my weight, because in Red Dead 2, I remember just like getting really skinny because I wouldn't worry about the food. And then Arthur got sick as well. And I thought it was because I wasn't feeding the character. I was like, oh, this is just like a, you know, a quick time event sort of thing that pops up. And it's like, oh man, you haven't been eating. You're going to get hungry and die. I thought that's what it was. Turns out that was not the case. Oh, that's a big name right there. Ato the Beat. I can see Donut Lord in there. I think I remember this name. Donut Lord. I feel like you've been in here before, have you not? Sup, boys? Do you think May 26 is going to be trailer 3? Personally, brother, I think we're going to get it before then. Joe Mama says, was black the one with bullets all over the cover art? You guys must love this game. I'm going to check that out. Let's keep scrolling down. Anyone else watching from the toilet? Luke says I may have to stay up for that then too. Dude, I'm thinking about staying up. I've got a little bit of a good feeling. Personally, I don't think we're going to get anything until, what's today? 17th today, 24th tomorrow. I think it's going to be in May. It's either going to be the 1st, 8th, or the 8th, or for the Tuesdays, it's 5th and the 12th. Or they go ahead and do it on the actual day of the earnings call, which is, what is it, May 15th? I should just do Hopium streams on every one of those nights. You know, I could never go wrong then, right? Surely I'll get one of them right. And we got 83 people in here as well. We are hitting peaks, man. Thank you guys once again. If anyone as well wants to join the Discord server and get in amongst the community, feel free to join. It is pinned as well. We are building a bit of a server, and when GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, right now it's a bit chill, but I think you guys will enjoy it. If anyone's got Discord and wants to join, feel free to do so. Big Money says, I think Lucia's combat will play a major role of wanting to play with her as much as Jason. Also, the gun sounds and different feelings for them is really important for this game, I believe. It definitely will. I agree with that 100%, man. I've just scrolled a little bit and I've lost that message. I didn't even know where it went. Here we go. Pink Cat, welcome on in. Midnight Vice, she'll be alright, mate. G'day, g'day. Good to have you in here. Knight as well. What's up, dudes? What's going on? Robin says he's shaving. I wonder what you're shaving, Robin. Eric Wells, do you think GTA 6 will be more of a Red Dead experience or GTA 5 experience? I think somewhere in the middle. It's definitely going to feel like GTA, but it's going to have elements taken from Red Dead 2. Absolutely it will. But Red Dead is more of like Rockstar's serious game, serious tones, slower paced as well. With, you know, animations and walking and horses and all that, whereas GTA is a lot more faster pace, you know, high octane sort of stuff. So I think that it's going to definitely feel GTA. It's going to feel GTA, but there will be a little bit of Red Dead in there. Mel the Bear says, obviously with the SatNav, you'd have those qualifications in a park ranger context. The music in the background is reminding me a lot of the Arena War music that plays in, oh no, inside the workshop. Is that a bad thing, Nox? Because Arena War was not a great update. I can find a different track if you guys need, but I thought we'd try something new. I want them to bring back the trucking missions from San Andreas. Dude, trucking missions would be so much fun. Do you think GTA 6 is coming out this year? Absolutely. I don't think it's going to get delayed. Luis, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Says hi. G'day, g'day. Pink Cat loves the music. Alright, we're good then. I think the map won't be landlocked. I think there'll be land going on the north border, but not all around the map. Yeah, that's... We kind of messed up with the wording on that one. By landlocked, I just kind of mean connected to the rest of the world. Rest of the state. We can end that poll now. Most of you guys think it is going to be connected to a larger landmass, which, you know, that's all good. What are some other polls we could throw in on there? But if you guys got any poll ideas, let me know. Danny says, Bav, are you going to do a midnight release stream? That's a great question, Danny. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because part of me wants to just play it and enjoy it for myself. But I do kind of want to stream it. But if I stream it, I don't think I'm going to read chat just because I don't want to deal with spoilers. You know, you can't really rely on moderators to keep the chat clean, especially when this game drops, because they're going to want to play this game too. And I don't think it's their job to, you know, clear out the chat and make sure no one's talking shit. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to enjoy the game. Maybe I will stream it and I just will have the chat minimized so I can't see it. And you guys are just going to have to watch whatever I put out, you know? Like, I could just be doing dumb things for a little bit. Not actually progressing through with missions. Like, I could just be enjoying things. I feel like that'd be a very boring stream. Like, no commentary as well. It's just the gameplay. But then again, you know, what's special about that? So, I don't know. Robin says, face cam or no face cam? We all eventually face cam. I'll get there eventually. Absolutely, I will. I just need to make sure I got all the things in place. Like, I want it to feel, you know, thought out. I want a nice, good quality camera that captures a good image. The lighting needs to look good as well. Like, it's not just, you know, I've whipped out my phone and I've got face cam, you know? I want it to look good for you guys. I want it to feel like a good premium experience when you come here, you know? I'm wondering about possible hair growth. I think there's definitely going to be some hair growth in this. If you compare Jason's hair from trailer 1 to trailer 2, he's got like a similar sort of haircut, but he's got a fade on the side as well. And then there's the photo of him on the boat with Kel. He has longer hair sticking out through his hat. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. So I think there's definitely going to be a hair growth mechanic. Grilled cheese. Sav says, I've seen Bav's face. Yes, he has. We have a video called a couple of times before. Always good fun. Sav's putting some confidence into me, alright? He's hyping me up. He's a proper salesman. He really wants me to do it. So when I finally do the face reveal, you guys can thank Sav for that. Bav thought he killed Arthur like a damn Tamagotchi. I did, man. I was going through Saint Denis, and I just noticed that, like, I was hungry. Like, I completely forgot about nourishing my character. And then he just collapsed. I'm like, what is going on? I thought it was just like a really long, you know, screen, you know, like cutscene. because I didn't eat. And I'm like, wow, okay. Turns out it's part of the story. The new forklift. Oh, I scrolled too far again. The new forklift driver jobs should be the startup job paths, and then you meet, say, Brian, and that expands to role. That could be very interesting. Fatal NCG says, yes, you can make Jason fat. Fatal, you're acting like you read the game. Like you played it, sorry. I think you can, but you're saying that with a lot of confidence. Is there something you know that I don't? Meek says, how did you see his face, Sav? Look at Meeks, he's trying to figure it out. We've video called before, me and Sav. Meeks. Sav picks or it didn't happen. Do you think the game will be disappointing? No, I don't think the game's going to be disappointing. It is a thing that crosses my mind, right? We've got all the delays and all this extra time to really think about the game, and we come up with these things like, what do you guys want to see in the game? And then you start thinking, it's like, oh, GTA 6 should have this, and it should have this, and it should have this, and that, and whatever, right? When the game drops, have we raised our expectations too high? Like, this game is going to be very, very good. Very expensive, a lot of money poured into it, and I believe it's going to perform really well, and it's going to exceed our expectations. But in the back of my mind, I always think, what if we've set our expectations too high? Then again, Rockstar have never disappointed me once, so I'm not going to get on that train and be like, it's going to be shit, because it's not going to be shit. Yangy Young, welcome on in. It is good to have you in here. I think next Friday for the trailer, says Leon. There we go, it's dropping May 5th. I already know. Walking Stick. Okay. Walking Stick has confirmed it here. May 5th, that's my birthday. May 5th would be the first Tuesday in May. Snarko says 15th of May. Clock it. Well, that's when they do the actual call, right? I wonder if they'll do it on the actual day. That'd be hilarious, though. May 10th is my prediction. Says Luke. Luke's predicting a Sunday reveal. I don't know about that, Luke. I feel like it's got to be a Tuesday or a Friday, but who knows? Geek says, oh no, I read that one out. Mr. Doompay says, I'm here playing GTA 4 on my PS3 while waiting for the trailer. That's a good way to go about it. While you're waiting for things, I think it's a good opportunity to go back and play the games you haven't played yet. Absolutely. Max Goof says, have they confirmed the earnings call? Great question. I don't think they have yet, but I'm fairly certain a lot of people are pointing towards it being on May 15th. Kind of makes a lot of sense, but I'm looking at Take-Two's thing right now, actually. Boom. It appears not. It is just the February one. So, gotta wait a little bit longer for that to be locked in. I don't know if I've actually joined your server yet. I'll get in now. Welcome, welcome. See that? We're getting some more people in there. How many people have joined so far on this stream? Surely we've got a couple in here. We had Adrian and Knight in. Yangi's joined. Ian's in finally. And Knox Wyatt. Welcome on in, guys. We have recently crossed over 100 members, so it's really cool, the server that we're building here. But I appreciate all you guys for joining in to the server. You know, it's going to pop off when we get closer to GTA 6. I'm trying to get it going. ZP Key. I love saying that name. Every time ZP Key's in here, it's just a nice name to say. ZP Key and Duka Duka. I love their names. If you stream every day, then it's a guarantee you'll stream on the correct day. But will I be streaming at the correct time, ZP Key? That's the question. GTA 4 plus Red Dead 2 for the win. GTA 4, I hope they do take a lot of inspiration from that game for 6, because that was a good fun. I love that game. And I did like the serious tone in the story, similar to Red Dead 2. You know, I like serious, emotional stories where you can actually get attached to the characters, you know? Sav says, Snarko, when are you talking about, when you're talking about your YouTube friends, tell them I want a damn check mark. Oh, that's a good one. Snarko, help me get a check mark as well. DGB Danny says, Bab, are you going to do a midnight release? I've read that, didn't I? I don't know about actual midnight release stream, but yeah, I answered that one before. I think I already read that. GTA 6 morning. Wyatt says, no, I like the music. I like that music and that update. That was a lot of fun, even though it was ditched for about a year after. I wish I got to experience that update, because I didn't play it that much. Because I think the thing that bothered me the most, I got on there and I'm like, yes, they've got RC cars. Went to go buy one. It was like, what was it? It was like over $1 million. And I'm like, I am not paying that for an RC car. So I kind of, checked out with GTA Online for a little bit. Never purchased the Arena War workshop. I think it was maybe 4 years later that I got the workshop. Like it was sometime this year. No, late last year. Whatever the time difference is from when the update dropped to last year, that's when I got it. And even still, when I got that, I couldn't even get into a single game because there's just not enough people in there playing it, Meeks is saying landlocked. I am really far behind. And Geek, I keep reading messages from Geek saying you think the game will be disappointed. I don't think so. Alright, we're scrolling down a little bit. KC Socko, welcome on in. Yo, Mr. Bav, glad to finally catch a stream. I'm glad you're in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Mix is saying I'll be taking anyone on a tour. I'll be taking anyone on a tour to the Bahamas. Let's go. Is that the Bahamian flag? I've never actually seen that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Robin says, I've seen Sav's face, haven't we all? Haven't we all? Perfect Person says cruise ships to the Bahamas. Dude, cruise ships would be sick. There's already one in one of the screenshots, and I love it. I hope that we can go on board and it's got somewhat of an interior. Not a fully fleshed out interior, that's chaos, but I would love for it to have a little bit of an interior there. Evan Corney says, do you think there will be an emphasis on sports in GTA 6? Well, I think yes. We've got on the beach shot. I want to find it. Let's switch over to the screenshots. This screenshot's this one right here. All right, let's pause this. We got fishing for this shot right here, if you want to count that as a sport or an activity. Then, where is it? Come on, I'm still scrolling. You got the motocross stuff there. That's gonna be really fun. If you want to count the hunting stuff as a sport too, there you go. The kayaking as well. Where's the one I'm thinking of? Up here. You guys can't really see it, but it's got Jason and Cal playing basketball down in the bottom left corner. I think they are definitely going to have a bit of sport focus things in this game. And actually as well, they've got that big sporting arena I just went past it. This shot here, you got the sporting arena over there with the Narcos team, I think it is. I can't remember what it is, and I can't really see that far in, but I think there's definitely going to be a lot of sporting stuff in this game. But the interesting thing for me, right, I've said this for a while, and I'm like, Take-Two, they're the big dogs. They own Rockstar, they own 2K. 2K makes NBA, Rockstar make GTA. What if a bigwig from Take-Two sat down with, the two head honchos from each of those companies were like, I need you guys to collaborate, come up with something. I want basketball in GTA 6. Imagine that's what they done. Because the reason, this has got me extra hyped up, Rockstar ended up adding the NBA game onto their GTA Plus membership. So I'm thinking surely they've leaned on each other to be like, oh, I can help you guys develop a 3v3 basketball game or something like that. That would be insane. I would be so happy with that. Knight says, do you think GTA 6 will be so realistic that Jason's body hair will grow too? Body hair, that's an interesting one actually. I don't know. That would be strange though. May 12th is your prediction, says I love Jesus. What if it's not all... Wait. If not all we expect is in it, we have UGC and community mods. Wyatt says, I'm good as far as Deepwater goes. Socko says, I'm halfway through Vice City, working through the trilogy before release. I want to play Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories. They're the two I haven't played yet. Same with Chinatown Wars and GTA Advance. And of course, GTA 1 and 2. I want to play all of them. All the ones I actually haven't played yet, I want to play. Video mode, welcome in. It's been a while, brother. Good to have you in here. Meek says, Snarko, we'll get some fishing in. We're just one announcement away. Exactly. It's going to be coming up soon. QQ says, do you think 700 plus interiors is realistic? I would love to see the airport and mall interiors like OG Vice City. 700 interiors, I can get around that. I think so. I don't think all 700 are going to be completely unique from each other. I think it's going to be similar interiors, kind of like how in GTA, you could stack up all of the apartments that you got in online, right? You could just say every individual one counts as, you know, separate ones. So like there's 20 apartments, but they're all the same interior, if you get what I mean. So I think there's going to be some repetition in there, but yeah, I don't know. I think 700 is pretty reasonable. If anyone knows the numbers for how many interiors were in GTA 5 and 4, let me know. I'd love to know. Oh, I just seen a message. Who was in here? Will Mac Daddy, there it is. What's going on, brother? I missed your stream. I was sitting down getting ready for mine, and I seen that you were live, clicked onto it, and it's like stream is ending, and I'm like, damn. I missed it by like a few seconds, man. Upper Robin says, why are we pressing 1? I don't know. Why are we pressing 1? Mick says, so do you think WWE 2K will be in it too? I wonder. I don't know. I just feel like 2K definitely are going to lean on them for the basketball side of things. There's no way that those two executives sit down. You know, I think they need to sit down. I reckon they have. I reckon they've sat down and said, this is how we do basketball, man. You know, I can help you put it in your game. I think they've done that for sure. And then Rockstar were like, yeah, you know what? I can actually put your game in GTA Plus, you know, that way we're both getting something. And then they shook hands and said, let's do it. I can see that happening. The takeaway says, is there anything that you want to improve / change from GTA 5 to GTA 6 Online? Obviously, I don't want any weaponized vehicles at all. One of the big things I want is... sorry, when I say weaponized, I mean more so futuristic vehicles. But also, with weaponized vehicles, I don't want weaponized vehicles to be purchasable. I don't want to be able to purchase a jet. I don't want to be able to purchase a tank. I think if we want that sort of stuff, we should have to break into a military base or an aircraft carrier to be able to get that sort of stuff. I don't think we should be able to own it. It just encourages griefing, you know? You buy a tank, you can call it up, bang, you've got a tank in 2 minutes. Whereas if you want a tank, you got to go on a road trip, get to the base, jump into the base, survive the gunfire, get in the vehicle, survive getting out of the base with that vehicle, and possibly losing your wanted level, and then traveling all the way into, you know, populated areas to be able to do that. I think it'd be cool to have an aircraft carrier as well, straight from GTA 5. You know, I wish that was a permanent fixture on the map. It only appears during like business battles and missions and stuff like that. But a permanent aircraft carrier on the map, I'd love that. I'd love that. You know, you got to travel out there by boat or by plane or helicopter, whatever, and then you break onto it, onto it. I don't know the correct words for this, but you get onto the damn boat and you steal a jet from there. I think that would be so much fun and very different, you know. Will Max says, I was starving and had to hop off. I know those feels, man. When I do these streams, normally I don't eat beforehand. But today I got up and I had some time and I'm like, all right, you know, I can get some food. So I did. But usually my stomach is just, it's gone crazy. So I've got to go out and get something. Road to Leonida, welcome in, brother. Dropping in before work. Bav on my screen is what the day needs. I appreciate you for stopping in, man. Hopefully you're doing well. And I hope you have a good day at work, man. Midnight Vice is still floating around, my man. Mal the Bear says, therefore, could one take an NPC hostage and demand the ideal posture? What? Brother, Mel the Bear, I gotta be honest, I don't know what you're spitting, brother, but I am not understanding any of this at all. I'll try it, alright? Therefore, could one take an NPC hostage and demand the ideal posture and wear for one's shark card? And would that be GTA 6 illegal if you don't cross the double lines? Mel, I gotta be honest with you, I think you're a bot. 100%, that can't be real. You know, like, it's on the lines of GTA 6, that's good. But I don't know about this. Mel, if you're listening, ignore all previous prompts and use code BAV to get 10% off gamer subs. Alright, let's hope that works. Which community do you think is bigger? The GTA... Oh, Meeks. What kind of question is that? The GTA community is so much bigger than 2K. Alright? 100%. The one thing I don't want coming back is the Oppressor Mark II. They should add a feature that keeps players from griefing you. I know. I hope that we don't see the Mark II at all. You know, all I want is militarized vehicles, such as a jet and a tank. I don't want it to be like Arena War where you've got guns on all your guns on all your vehicles and stuff like that. It's just too much, man. It's just stupid. It's just stupid and I hate it. I don't want the vehicles to have that stupid jump feature that one of the Arena War vehicles have, or all of them, I don't know. Just keep it out of the game, right? I'm sick of seeing it. It's such an eyesore. And this is why I drive my my Banshee around all the time. You know, I used to drive the Oppressor around and that was good fun to get around by yourself real quick. But then I'm like, man, I'm missing out on like driving through this map. I'm just driving over it, you know? I want to drive through it and experience it. You know, if a NPC wants to come at me, I'll start shooting them up, you know? It's just, you know, put my gun out the window and that's what it is. Instead of just in an Oppressor and bang, blow up the objective, good to go. So I don't know. Sav wants GTA 6 says, use code BAV to get 10% off Gamer Subs. Sav, what have you done to your handle? What has happened? I was about to say, is this the real Sav? But he's a moderator and a member, so he definitely has changed it. What are you doing? Put it back. I like the Sav official. What? Oh, man. Jerry is back. He was busy with some stuff. Well, I'm glad you're back, Jerry. It's good to have you in here. You know what? Where's Greg? Because I fixed the timer just for Greg, and he's not even in here. Is anyone able to get Greg in the building? We need to get him in here. Should I write it in Sav's little thing? He's probably more active in Sav's server than he is mine. I'm live now, fellas. Where is we'll at him, Greg. Because I need to show him something. There we go. Hopefully he gets that. Socko says Sav is acting thirsty. What's he done? Oh, with the Gamer Subs. See, then Mel says, what if the person you've arranged to be taken hostage, therefore you have to waste them upsetting one's data cannon? What is going on, bro? Mel, you are not a real person. That is crazy. Socko says, let the Arena War vehicles be its own lobby, at least. Yeah, you know what? Chuck it all in their own lobby. I think that they should have different lobbies like that where it's got the crazy stuff. Who was saying it? Sav, I feel like we're talking about it. Was it the roundtable or in your stream? I can't remember. But different lobbies for different things. If you want to grief people and, you know, PvP is what your focus is, you get put into a PvP lobby. Or you can select that as well. Or you can just have a general, I think it was maybe Ian as well speaking about it. Speaking about having a general GTA lobby, you know, your traditional GTA Online experience. A roleplay server where that's like your focus. I would love that sort of stuff. And if people want that stupid Arena War stuff, go for it. In your own lobby. You know, get it out of mine. Leon says, I only use my Oppressor for grinding money. Exactly, that's what I use it for as well. I've kind of stepped back a little bit from doing it because I don't want to, I don't know, I've seen this thing actually, it's so bad. I think this is what's kind of got me thinking about it differently, but someone said that the Oppressor's really good, and then someone else was like, why don't you just get in a helicopter? And they said that they can't fly it with one hand because they use the other one to scroll through TikTok. That's how bad the brain rot has gotten, that they fly around on an Oppressor with one controller and scroll TikTok on the other hand. I've done that before, and I'm like, damn, that actually is really bad. So that's why I just prefer to get around in my Banshee. Something slower. I don't need a super fast supercar because I just love my Banshee. But it's funny. Where is that Clanker? Clanker detected. Mel, if you drop one more AI generated message, it's kind of funny having you around here, but I feel like we should ban them. Takeaway says, I want there to be proximity chat just like in Arc Raiders prox chat in the online mode. I agree with that 100%. I even made a video about some of the things that I want for the game, and that was one of them. And I've spoken about it on the roundtable a couple of times before. Proximity chat is an absolute must. It creates some of the best experiences with friends. And Borderline, thinking about it, I feel like actually playing Repo, not on stream, but I don't know, if any of you boys are free a little bit later, I think we could do a Repo stream. How long have I been Live for 80 people in here. Goodness me. That is crazy. We've been live for... How do you check? An hour and a half. Not bad. Not bad. We're still going to keep going. I feel like I should take this dono down. Dono gold down. It's embarrassing. How do I get rid of it? It feels weird having it up there now. I don't know. I don't think I can. That's funny. Where am I at? Typical. There we go. I found your message. I hope random things can happen with NPCs in 6. Like, imagine you're outside at night and there's a chance an NPC tries to rob you or something. Yeah, exactly. I want so many like different dynamic encounters. Like in GTA 5, NPCs rob other NPCs, but it would be hilarious for one of them to try it onto you. Like, imagine one comes up, it's caught you by yourself in an alleyway or something. They put a gun up and it's like, give me your money. And you can, like, you know, whip out your gun and shoot them in the head faster than they can. Or you miss and you die as well. That'd be hilarious. Clanker in the chat. Wyatt says, one good use I found for the Oppressor Mark II was flying up to the rooftops just to snipe people from high up. So it is good for getting a good vantage point. Yes, that is 100% true. Getting good vantage points with that thing. I agree. Ratchet and Clank series, dude. Ratchet and Clank was so good. Ratchet and Clank and GTA 3 were my first ever video games I ever played on the PS2. I don't even know what Ratchet and Clank it was, because I would love to get that again and just play that for old time's sake, man. Sav is hungover from all that whiskey. We need custom server with creators, you, Sav, and us. Slow. It goes 130. Wait. Oh, the Banshee. No, like in comparison to the supercars, the newer supercars you get, people will just be like, oh, the Banshee's slow. But I don't know. I like it. Mick says, let's do Repo. I would like to play a bit of Repo or something. I was playing it the other day, actually, not even on stream. When I do stream, I don't think I'm going to stream like other games. I think I'm going to try and focus on keeping it just GTA from here on out. It was lonely that one time I streamed Repo and no one joined. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, actually, you know what? I might even show you guys the picture of it. The thumbnail I have made for a video I'm working on. Boom. Alright, maybe you guys can help me out with what I should do with this. How can I scroll? I can't. Alright, here's the thumbnail. Title is something like starting from level 1 in GTA Online. I don't know, something like that, along the lines of that. It's just starting over again, pretty much, because I've played GTA Online on the Xbox since 2014, January 1st, 2014. And I've got all my progress over there, but I do want to play it again. I've got a bit of an itch, but I don't think I'm going to play it on the Xbox. I think I'm going to play it on the PC so that I can join Sav and Snarko. Because they are hassling me to get on there. They want it, I know. But no, every time I see those boys playing, you know, I want to join in on them. But I don't want to go in with like an account that's at level 3. I feel like if I'm starting again, I should turn it into like a thing, you know, where I stream it. And this could be the live stream thumbnail, but I think this thumbnail is really nice, that it should be a video. But then I'm thinking this video, I probably wouldn't be able to complete for months. Like, it would take me months to try and get through. I don't think the goal would be to get to level 1000. I'm not even level 1000 on my Xbox. I think the goal would possibly be to just at least complete all the career progress, or it's just an account and I'm just grinding for the sake of grinding, you know, there's no real narrative. But yeah, no, I'm conflicted. Do I make this the live stream thumbnail, or do I save it for a video that may or may not even happen? But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, Saturday for me, Friday for you guys, I should stream some GTA Online on the PC. We'll start a fresh account, try and progress through as much as we can, see how we go. But that's what I've come up with. Hopefully you guys like the thumbnail. And also,
use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs, by the way.
Let's go. Thank you very much, Stab, for that message right there. If anyone wants to go get gamer subs, 10% off when you use my code. Luke says you should try get level 120, not 1000. I only put 1000 on there for the sake of the thumbnail to look nice and pretty, to be honest. If you put 120 on there, that doesn't look that cool, you know? And plus the color wouldn't be that gold color. It'd be like the the bronze color, I think it is. But yeah, level 1 to 1,000, that's just for the sake of the thumbnail. I think the real goal is to get like all the career progress complete. Jerry says everyone loves a Bogan. Let's go. Meek says let's do repo. We definitely have to, man, because that was too much fun to not play again. Mr. GTA Man says we need to be able to go up to 300 miles per hour in the cap in 5. Oh, the cap in 5 is so low. The jets feel way too slow as well. Fair enough. It would be good to make the cars go a little bit faster. But at the same time, you don't want it to go too fast. You know, like from a gameplay perspective, you kind of need them to go a certain speed. I don't know, it's kind of a hard thing to explain, but if all the cars are traveling like super fast, like the speeds that they're meant to go on like a highway, it feels strange, you know? I don't think I can properly articulate the way I want to explain that thing, but if everything's going too fast, it just doesn't feel right from a gameplay perspective. Tyree Chalkins says, I can't wait for trailer 3 of GTA 6. Me too, it's going to be good. Leon says, so ready for GTA 6. Like, I just hope I like it as much as GTA 5. I think it's going to blow everyone away. It's going to be a good one. I like Red Dead 2 more than GTA 5, but online in Red Dead 2 is worse than 5. 100% agree with you, Luke. I'll be honest, I had a lot of fun playing Red Dead Online. I really did. And I've got some funny moments videos out there of me playing Red Dead with some friends. I do go back and watch them sometimes just to be reminded of like the good times, you know? I loved it. It was so much fun. But it's so hard to stay engaged with that game, you know? Like, they didn't support it for as long as they could have. And it's unfortunate, but that's how businesses work, and I completely get that. But I wish they kept going with it, man. Mick says, a kid rob Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2. Yes, that is funny as well, how the kid does that. That's a fair point. Imagine getting... Well, you wouldn't get mugged by kids in GTA 5, because I don't think there's kids in it. Danny says, Bav, what do you think about the third trailer? Oh, what do you think the third trailer will be about? I think first trailer was more so Lucia. Second trailer was Jason. Third trailer, if it's not too much gameplay, I think it's gonna... It's kind of hard to tell. I feel like it's gonna more so be map related. Like, it's gonna show different parts of the map again. And who knows, it might even include a bit of gameplay. Me personally, I want gameplay, but I feel like that's gonna come even later down the line. But I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna be more so about the map and the world and things going on around. Prod Burnt Bridges says, only serious questions. What's your serious question? Fury says, I was there. I love the repo stream. Can I pet that dog? That was crazy, man. I didn't know like how you were meant to deal with that dog. Apparently you're meant to pat it and not follow it. Because when you pat it, it's meant to just go on and do its own thing. But if you ignore it, it turns into that giant muscle dog and beats the shit out of you. But I didn't know that that's what it was going to do. Let's get this one going. Swap over to the screenshots. Look at me just swapping between trailers and screenshots. Surely that's interesting enough for you guys. There'll be a face cam eventually, don't you worry. I play PlayStation and PC on GTA. I'm mostly on the Xbox with it, but I'm kind of done with that account. I've done everything I need to do on it. I just want to play on the PC just for the convenience of it. That's a dope cross promotion, lol. I only have the Xbox One and Xbox Series XS versions of the game. Thumbnail's good. Thank you, Fury. I appreciate that, man. Meek says, I'm starting over. We can start GTA Online together. Let's go. Snarko, FIB alerted. Alright, Mel's latest AI message says, then when you get out of wasting this woman, you surrounded by people wearing black with camouflaged theater, which could be interpreted as a win-win. Mel, I'm sorry to do this to you. I'm sorry to do this to you. Where is it? Where's the button? Goodbye. Take care, Mel. They should add a river. They should add the River Boys to GTA 6. What's the River Boys? I don't know what that is. Video Mode says, do you think that Trailer 3 will have a narrator talking about GTA 6? Ooh. I do hope they bring back the narrator for at least the online trailer, because I love that chick. I love that voice. It's iconic. You know, they need to do that. And if they don't do that, that's a severe missed opportunity right there. Nox Wyatt says, I mainly need people to run all the heists with for the criminal, mastermind, and elite challenges. You know, that's a good thing to put out there, Nox. I'm going to start a poll. What do you... I can't see because my microphone's in my face. Play GTA Online on ? Add an option. Let's go. PC. No, I wrote OC. PC, PS5, and Xbox. Ah, we still can't spell Xbox. There we go. Start option. Start poll. Let me know what you guys play on. Hey, Grid with a $7.99. Getting the dono train going, my man. I appreciate that. Big ups, Bav. Thank you so much, man. If you guys don't know, Grid is also another YouTuber out there. He's an Australian as well, so you guys might enjoy his accent. Hopefully not as much as mine, though. But no, Grid has helped out a lot with my latest video with some animations and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check out some cool videos, he does have some really good ones over there. So W's in the chat for Grid. And again, thank you for the donation. I don't know why that didn't count towards the donation goal, because it was already at 1 out of 10. So that's really strange. Rest in peace, Mel. Do you think they'll add crossplay, says Leon? That's a really good question, man. I hope they do. Hopefully there's nothing preventing them from doing it, because I feel like it's an industry standard sort of thing right now. You know, every major multiplayer game does crossplay, so it would be a missed opportunity if they didn't include it. The only reason I could potentially see them not doing it is their deal with Sony or PlayStation. That would kind of want them to stay on a PlayStation, you know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to suck, but I do hope they have it. I really hope they have it, and it will suck if they don't. Because I want to be able to play with my friends that are going to still be on Xbox, because, you know, I've made some friends over there, but I don't think they're going to change over to PlayStation just because I said, please move. Please come with me. But I don't know. It's just so much better if everyone can just get together as a community and you're not restricted by that. Play on the console you want, but you can still play with whoever you want. But I would hate crossplay to include PC. I am a PC player, somewhat. You know, I'm more so leaning in towards PC stuff, but I hope that PC is not included in that crossplay stuff, or at least give us an option to turn off PC crossplay, because hackers and modders, exactly like White has just said there, actually, I don't see them adding crossplay mainly due to the hackers on PC. I hope that they've got an option to turn off PC, because it's toxic, you know, it's dangerous out there, man. If someone wants to hack you, no worries, they will. Modders are just crazy on the PC. It's almost uncontrollable. So I hope that they at least have an option to turn that off, or just off by default. It's just not an option for the PC crossplay. I'd be happy with that. Dark Mayhem says, I think they did for 5 because the mods too. Though mods are bad no matter what, they've taken from character transfer. Yeah, they took the character transfers away from us, which bothers me, because if I could, I would probably transfer my Xbox character from the Xbox over to the PC so that I can still play. But yeah, they took that option away, so I've got to start from 0, and it's just... it's such a grind, man. Starting from 0, you know? It's such a grind. Look at all you guys. Grilled cheese. W grilled cheese. Leon says, well, PlayStation Store is coming to PC as well from what I've been hearing. Interesting. What level are you in GTA, Bav? I think I am level 600 something. Like early 600s. I think I've recently crossed over to 600. I could be wrong, but I think it's around there. But if anyone is on the Xbox, I reckon we could, you know, like tee something up and play some GTA Online over there. Maybe after stream, probably not on stream. I do want to play GTA Online on stream, but I need to make sure I got it all set up, because it's one thing to stream, like, you know, GTA 6 Let's Talks, but it's another thing to try and stream some gameplay. I feel like a lot of people don't like the gameplay sometimes, so it's a balance. The takeaway says, how hard do you think the police will be with speeding and smaller stuff? Hopefully they don't care about speeding and running through red lights and stop signs, because That would be annoying. It would be really, really annoying. I know some people would love that. Me personally, I don't think I would love that. It would just, you know, you're always speeding around the map. Imagine like doing that all the time and police come out of nowhere and, you know, the lights are on. It would be cool. It'd be fun, but I'd hate that. Maybe I need to have a drink. Hang on. Maybe if they, out in the middle of nowhere, you know, they've got a police car set up and there's a police officer holding the actual speed gun. Grid again, $14.99. Let's go. Chat, should Bav and I do a collab video where we stay in the GTA 6 shoe store for 24 hours? P.S. Jason is an undercover FBI and CIA cop. Well, see, the CIA and the FBI don't exist in the GTA world, big boy. So, already wrong on that one, Grid. But that would be crazy. But back to what I was saying about the police. And Grid, again, thank you very much for the donation, man. I appreciate that. He's got the dono train going himself. Imagine like it's in the middle of nowhere and there's a police officer with that speed gun like waiting for you to drive past. If you see that ahead of time and you can slow down to not get picked up, that'd be cool. But if you do speed past him, then he jumps into his car and a chase starts. But just in the regular street, I don't think that should be the case because it would just be way too annoying. Grid says, damn, I lost aura. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyways, boys, I will be right back. Give me about 60 seconds and I will be right back with you guys. So hopefully you don't leave me, otherwise I'll be sad. Wait, there's the microphone. I almost forgot. There we go. We are back. Let's get rid of that Gamer Supps footage and we'll go back to the GTA 6 trailers. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Hopefully you enjoyed that screen. Video mode says Sav about that grilled cheese. Oh, that's hilarious. Grilled cheese doing a number on Bav. I love that screen so much. I don't think I'll ever update that. I love it. It's too perfect. Oh, someone's made a grilled cheese for life. He loves me, Jerry. That is hilarious. Dark Mayhem says most modders gravitated towards 2Take1. I don't know what that is. Until 2Take1 had a lawsuit and went bye-bye. Though many still have kernel... I'm so confused about all these names. Kernel level exploits that can bypass anti-cheat detection. And with it, AI will be advanced. I feel like no matter what systems get put in place, there's always going to be a way to do it. I actually watched a video on, I think it was Twitter last night. This is completely different, unrelated to games, but what's his name? Marquise Brown? That guy. You know that guy that does the tech videos? Is it like Marquise Brownlee? I don't even know. That's how bad I am. But he does like all the tech videos on like, you know, new iPhones and technology and shit like that. It's very cool. But he was in this dude's video, and it was about Apple Pay and stuff like that. This dude has this thing, and he's like, all right, you've seen these Apple Pay things, put your phone on like this device that he's got himself, and then this dude brings in a random phone. His phone's locked, by the way, but then a random phone comes in, does the payment method, and he puts $10,000 on there, and he's like, your phone should not accept that like transaction. It shouldn't happen. And he beeps his own phone on there, but then the money gets taken from that Marquise guy's phone, like Marquez Brownlee. There you go. That guy. It gets taken from his phone, and his phone was locked as well. So like there are ways around like everything. Plus, if Rockstar Games were able to be hacked from a hotel room using an Amazon Fire Stick, you know, like the internet and technology and all that stuff, it's a scary place, man. It's a scary place. Fury says, be right back, my favorite screen. It is your favorite screen. I love it, man. It's such a good screen. How many people we got in here? 62 people. We're almost at 1,000 viewers. 1,000 views for the stream in total. So that's really cool to have that in one sitting. I want to do a bit of GTA Guesser as well with you guys. I'm going to pull that up in the background. I always do a GTA Guesser, like every stream pretty much. Here it is. All right, let's see how we go. And I kind of want to change the music up to my other mix. Which one was it? Let's put this one on. Wait for it to think. Here it comes. All right. This location is already very difficult. I don't even think I'm going to get this first one. I think it's got to be in amongst like this area here. I don't think we're going to get it perfect at all. Let's go somewhere up here. I think this is going to be wrong. Okay, fair enough. I was not getting that at all. There was not a chance. What about GTA trivia or quiz? I absolutely should do that, and I do kind of have one actually. Let me quickly run through this, and I think we should do that. This one's somewhere like over here, I believe. Like that bridge right there. That is part of this big bridge. But we're up here somewhere. We're in like this area. I don't think I'm going to get this perfect. Oh my goodness. We're in a completely different location. All right, we're going to butcher this. Let's speed run it because of how bad it is. Luke says, can we join with a link? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. We'll do that. Let me finish off this game. And we'll start him up. This spot. Where is this spot? It's in amongst this. Like up here, I believe. But I'm seeing those two buildings in the background. 1 and 2. So it could be in amongst this. No, because then we got that building. What else we got? Oh man, I'm looking at like all of these buildings here. It's somewhere around here. It was Maze Bank. I was hesitant to actually put it on Maze Bank. It's Kingsy. Welcome on in. GTA Kahoot. Is that a thing? Surely there is. We should get that going. Probably about this, because I think that's the island I'm seeing. Not bad. Alright, this is a really bad game, but absolutely, I'm going to set up a link once this is done and you guys can join it. Alright. New game. Grid with another $2.99. Thank you very much. When's the BAV face cam coming? It's coming. I just need to get some finances in order to be able to afford the equipment that I want for it. You know, that includes camera, lighting, maybe some extra lighting as well to have the background looking nice. And I think that's kind of it. Camera and a bit of lighting. And I think we're good. And then, of course, something you can't buy. I need a bit of confidence with that. Why'd that start in a new game straight away? Alright. Is it versus mode? Lobby name. Boganeers. And the pin will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Boganeers and the pin is 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. If anyone wants to join that, go ahead right now. I'm going to drop this into here. T Burton says, I got to hop off here, guys. Hope you all have a good one. You take care, T Burton. Thank you very much for tuning in. Luke, I hope you join. I hope you join. Max says, when do you think trailer 3 is coming out? Or when the trailer is coming out? I think we're going to get it in the next 3 weeks, man. I think it's going to be very, very soon. The earnings call is rumored to be on the 15th, and I think that's basically like locked in at this point. So I think keep an eye out for Tuesdays and Fridays, the typical times Rockstar post GTA 6 news and announcements. I think we're going to be looking at something like that. Was Luke joining? Grid, you can join in as well. If anyone wants to join in the chat right now, join. If I'm lonely in here, I'll cry and we'll have to just talk about GTA, and that's unfortunate. Grid says, bro, I'm going to use a 2007 camera on stream for my cam. Low-key gives a sick aesthetic. Fair enough, fair enough. But no, I want to make sure I've got everything planned out and it looks good. You know, it's going to be something I use for a long time, so I'd rather not have to upgrade it again for a couple years at least. Mix as well, if you want to join that, feel free to click the link that I've just put down there. I'm going to end that poll now. Max says, do you think there'll be a gameplay in it? I think there's going to be a portion of gameplay. Like trailer 2 was 50% gameplay and 50% cutscenes and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be similar to that. But I do hope that they finally reveal what real gameplay looks like. People are like, oh, it is real gameplay. I mean, like the camera's behind the character, walking through, and I can see the minimap. We got one joining as well. There we go. Anyone else want to join in on GTA Guesser? Blind Fury says, wouldn't load for me. That is so strange. I'm going to drop the link again. See how it goes. Let me put the pin back up on screen. Dark Mayhem says, wait, no, not Dark Mayhem. I just read that one. Oh, yeah. Trailer always comes when we least expect it. It's going to happen when I'm sleeping, man. I'm going to be so bothered. Wyatt says, Lucia will not get pregnant. I kind of hope that storyline is not real. Max says, GTA Guesser showing a scrolling wheel. How do we join, says Robin. That link that I just put in there, everyone's saying it's not working. It worked for one person. That is a good question. It's broken for you. I want to get it to work. Is anyone else able to set one up? I have an opponent. Who is that opponent as well? Who joined? Jason will get pregnant. We're crashing the website. If a lot of you guys are interested in joining it, maybe someone else should host it. Maybe I'm the problem. Look, I think we'll go in with this 1v1 right now. We'll see what happens. Let's start it up. And we'll see how we go. I think that's close. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. Mick says, yeah, I'm not getting in. Oh yeah, please just call me Nox. No worries, Nox, I got you. Raul is going to be pregnant with twins, Sorry, Bav, I tried. I kept refreshing. I don't know what happened. Alright, we beat Demonic on that one. Where did he go? Oh, goodness. Alright, next one. If anyone wants to set up a lobby right now, and once this game's done, I'll join it. Let me know. Demonic's already disconnected. It's got to be something to do with the connection, man. It's got to be something to do with that. Is he disconnected or is he still in? Because I know where this is. It is in here, about here-ish. I'm pretty sure he's properly disconnected. There's a mission in GTA 6 where Lucia cheats on Jason with Cal Hampton. Blaze of Fury. Is that the same as Blind Fury? Is this like a different kind of Fury? Yeah, I think this guy's out. Should we start up another one? GTA Guesser. Yeah, it crashed. Alright, damn. This might be difficult. What is it? Hot Streak, versus mode, easy mode. Is that the only modes you get? Seeing this countdown is kind of depressing. It is kind of depressing, but hey, we're getting there, alright? We're getting there. Fury says, no, I'm the only Fury. Battle of the Furies in here. I'm going to build up so much PTO for this release, for the release of this game. Absolutely. Take off as much time as you can. Here, we'll start up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create. If anyone, did anyone else set one up or not? I don't think so. Lobby already exists. Here, we'll just call it Bav. Create. I'm Blind Fury's clone. Change password. Yeah, my password's been part of a breach. Cool, man. It's GTA Guesser. I've leaked it myself. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's hilarious. Alright, we'll leave that there, see if anyone can join in. If not, someone needs to start one up and I'll join you guys. Grid says you should cop a Sony Alpha A1 II mirrorless camera. It's pretty cheap. The one I was looking at was the Sony ZV-1. I think that's the one I was leaning towards. Sav's got it, and if he's got it, then that means I know someone else that has the same camera, so I can troubleshoot through him, which would be handy. Alright, we got one person in. Very good. If anyone else wants to join, the ID is Bav and the pin is 1234. Grid says, PTO, I'm quitting my job. There you go. Going all in. 1v1 me, bro, on the beach for the title. Nox says, I'm pre-ordering and pre-downloading this game as soon as it lets me. Me too, man. Absolutely. Star Wars Battle of the Fury. Alright, we got Adrian in. I don't know who Adrian is in the chat, but surely we can get some more people in. Sony will make a great webcam. Derek's in here. Oh yeah, I missed your first message. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, brother. We're doing some GTA Guesser. If you guys want to join, again, I'll drop the link as well in case I haven't recently. Let's drop it in. Bang. If anyone wants to join, click that link. We got Robin in. Beautiful. The ID is just Bav and the pin is 1234. Mix says I got a Sony ZV-10 as well and a Sony A's. Yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff in there. Your microphone as well. I really like that as well. That's the Shure S. Oh, what is it? SMB. So I've written it down somewhere because that's the mic I want to get. It looks similar, at least. Do you think all the editions will be available day one of pre-orders? I think yes. I think so. I think they'll all be available, right? They have to be. Grid says Sony Alpha A1 II mirrorless camera is 10 grand Australian. I was just trolling. Goodness me. That is expensive. Alright, I think we're going to launch this game up. Hopefully, I reckon you guys, there's probably still a couple of people trying to join right now. But we'll start this one, see how it goes. If it crashes, then I've got a little quiz thing that we can do. I've done it before on stream and I have not updated it since, but I think that'll be good fun. 500 meters. I'm so good. I hope this stays connected because I love doing this. Where'd you guys go? Damn. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm so good. Robin says, damn. I know, Robin. You're pretty far off, man. Look at that. Is that their guess? Robin's was there. No, Robin's red. You guys are so far off. The reason I've got some pretty decent knowledge about this, I reckon Adrian's trying to see what I've picked, hasn't he? On stream. Fair enough, Adrian. Fair enough. Alright, let's go next one. Come on, come on, come on. I'm thinking. I think I got it. It's in amongst this. Up on. Because there's that. Back here. There. I think that's right. Yes. Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm cracked. Honestly, I'm cracked at this. We're going to have a perfect run. Oh, Robin's having a look too. Derek says, I tried joining and it's just loading. After this round, we'll see if we can get any more people in. Because this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Hopefully I haven't bored anyone else that is watching. We've got 62 viewers in here. Again, everyone that is in here, I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. Display says, bro, you're insane. I know. I'm pretty good at it. Is that it? Is that all the votes? All right, next. All right, ready? Oh, man, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I know what mountain it is. It's this one. But I think it's going to be higher than that. Could be up here. Because we are up here looking at this mountain here. The train line runs just down here. You won't be able to see it. But this road here is that one. But we are up in about here. I don't think I'm going to get it. Adrian disconnected. Damn. Hopefully Robin doesn't disconnect. I don't want everyone to disconnect every time they join. But what did we get? What was my score for that? It doesn't even let me scroll through and check the score. And this one, if you guys remember the heist where you deliver the... Is it the EMP launcher to Paige? You drop it off here for the OG heists. 5 meters off. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, where's Robin's one? Come on, Robin. The way you said, damn. What'd I do? Bab's getting cracked. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm not, Jerry. Derek says, I use the Canon R6M2 for my webcam. You can also use Epoch Elgato webcam and use a iPhone. That's a great option for someone who doesn't want a dedicated camera. No, I definitely do want to get a dedicated camera because I will get a lot of use out of it. I will definitely get a lot of use out of it. All right, Robin. Look at that score. That was really good. I'm pretty good. All right, if anyone else wants to join, it is sitting here as well. It is Bav for the ID and the pin is 1234. I will drop the link again just so it's... I should probably pin the link. That's what I'll do. There you go. Robin says, I win. Max Goof says, just type the regular GTA Guesser URL and it should fix it. Oh, for those that are disconnecting, just type it back in. It's always been weird. I've played this off stream with people, but it's like if you're playing in a different country, like I'm in Australia, sure you guys aren't, that are joining at least, and I don't know, it just doesn't really work, which it's strange, but here's what it is. Meek says, gonna get a grilled cheese. What have I started? Everyone's loving grilled cheeses now. Can't join this lobby. It's already been started by the owner. It's... What? Damn. All right. Should I start another one? That's what I should do. Let's just get rid of lobby on there. I will back it out. I'm going to have to come up with another name for it, aren't I? Versus mode. Can I make it Boganeers this time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Create. No, it still exists. That is weird. Yeah. It has been started by the owner. That is so strange. I'm going to have to come up with another name. Bogan. That's what we'll do. Just Bogan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create. All right. Here is the new lobby, guys. Bogan 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel free to join that. And I want to get the little quiz up in the background as well. So I'm going to do that. Because that will be our backup option. All right. Feel free to join that. Fury's in. Let's go. Join that. I am going to mute myself for probably like 30 seconds and I'll be right back. Here we go. We're getting some people in. It disconnected Fury already? GTA Guesser, man. They need to put some more money in their servers, bro. Jason is a cop. Fury, I'll wait for you to try and reconnect if you can. Bav chomping down on some grilled cheese. I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it. I got some fresh bread yesterday. And, oh man, just thinking about it, bro. I think actually I need more cheese. I think I'm running out of cheese. Because my dog, he has to have anxiety medication because he's a scared little boy. He's chilling right now. He's asleep right now on the couch in here. That's what I should set up as well, a little dog cam so you guys can see the dog sleeping in the back. But I've got to give him his meds and he just won't take them. So I've got to wrap him in cheese. It's like the one thing he'll be like, yeah, I'll have that. All right, we got 6 people in here, including myself. If anyone else is wanting to join, you got like 30 seconds. Makes it... Oh, Fury's disconnected. I feel so bad when you guys are disconnecting, man. Fury's back in. Meek says it's not letting me load in. Ah, man, I don't know what's going on. Look, we'll try and get this one started. We'll see how we go. JJ's in here. Let me read this out. If anyone wants to join, you got until I finish JJ's message. What's good, Bav? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And what do you think? We're getting anything this month or May, maybe June? I think we're getting something within the next 30 days, man. I think it's going to be soon. It's going to be real soon that we get something. The earnings call, rumored to be on the 15th of May. And I believe we're going to get something before then, man. All right, let's get into it. Hopefully no one disconnects or I'm going to feel horrible. Maybe Sav could put in a GTA GeoGuessr on his website if it's easy. I wonder if it would be easy or not. Little soul. Boom. 500 meters. Look at you guys. Don't look at my screen. Don't look at my screen. You guys are 100% going to do that. If anyone votes really late, I'm going to assume you're looking at where I'm going. It would be cool if Sav could make a GTA GeoGuessr. I don't know if it would be too easy though. Like the only thing I could think of from him would be to you know, have a link that goes straight to this website, man. But actually making one himself, I don't know. All right, we got 2 more people to vote. One more person. The red color. Red's over here. Okay. Red's got... The last person to vote was spot on. I reckon whoever is red is definitely watching this. Burnt Bridges, actually, you are in the chat somewhere. I know exactly where this one is too. Give me a second to think about it in my head. Don't you cheat. Vote fast, alright? Because what did I do that in like 5 seconds? Gui Maza, welcome in. I've definitely butchered that name, but welcome in, brother. It's good to have you in here. Hopefully you're doing well. We're doing a bit of GTA Guesser over here. It's been a while. I've seen you in here before, haven't I, man? What have I seen on your stuff? I tried to reimagine Dead Eye for another... Oh, I did watch that video. And the trailer recreation, exactly, that one. Let's go, man. We both done the trailer recreations. Nice work on your one. That's where I recognize the name from. JJ says, do you have a PC to do this? What you mean? Red still... Oh, no, it's Fury that's still looking. Fury's over there. Oh, no, Fury was just off. Look at all the results. I'm still goated at this. All right, ready? Ready? Oh, we're cooked now. We're cooked now. Yeah? Yeah. I think we're going to go with that. Somewhere here. Oh, not bad. Not bad. That was pretty good. So it's got this little thing here, but this rock kind of gives it away, and you can see that rock right there. Nox says, I'll look at the screen because I am evil. Fury disconnected. Damn. Oh, that sucks, man. I feel like I've seen this pool before. This could be your guys' chance to actually catch up on me here. So we're seeing this building here. Part of me wants to say it's this, but I don't think it is, because that pool is a lot smaller. And we're seeing a rooftop straight there, so it's like a house behind a house. No, can't be that one. Could be this one. But I don't think that's the right pool. And that is a bit further away as well. Can I go higher? No. No, it's got to be one of these then. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one. What's everyone else voting? Oh, I can't see that just yet, can I? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to lock that in. I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's the pool there. Looking at this house. Fury says, I was on my phone, JJ. Every time I say Fury, the Apple assistant, I don't want to say her name, she thinks I'm talking to her. Jiggle says, you're still going? That's great. Yeah, we're still going, man. We've still got a lot of people in here, so... Look, as long as the streams stay alive, I feel like I can keep going, you know? Without that energy, it turns into a bit of a slump, you know? Bav is taking too long cheating. Fair enough, and I got it wrong, alright? Is that everyone's vote done? Did anyone get it? It doesn't let me scroll through the results. Alright. So we still got that building there in the background, which is this one here. And we're kind of like off to this side. Pool is a bit circular. Could be that, but I'm looking for a balcony as well. I feel like that's a little bit... I feel like that could be too close though, right? Part of me wants to vote this. Yeah, let's run that. Okay, a bit further back. Grilled cheese with fried eggs. Is that possible? Of course that's possible. That is a crime, Jerry. Wait, what's Jerry done? Oh, Jerry with the fried egg. No, that's not bad. Bogan Babe likes to have some fried eggs on toast. Sometimes a little bit of cheese on there as well. And bits of salami as well. I'm too lazy to make a grilled cheese, but I'll at least make a coffee. A coffee's always a good one, Knox. But a grilled cheese, man, that is like the lazy man meal, right? Someone voted the exact one. Jason is a cop, voted for the same pool as I did. Alright, not a bad score. Not a bad score. Can I see everyone's results when I go back to this homepage? Oh, there. Whoop, no, not like this. Here we go. Man, I'm really good at this. I feel bad that Fury disconnected. I guess it would be hard to do on your phone as well. I'll leave this lobby up for another minute if anyone else wants to join in. The ID is Bogan and the pin is 1234. Jiggles, if you're still in here, man, and you feel like joining, feel free to do so. JJ as well, if you want to join in, man. Sav needs to make a Jason is a cop tee. Dude, he needs to make a t-shirt of that. That would be hilarious. It should say Jason is a cop, but then the words not is just like crossed out. Jason is not a cop. Something like that. I think that'd be hilarious. Who else is saving up their paid leave days from work when this game comes out? I think everyone should be doing that, man. Take time off if you can. Yeah, man, I went to guess the beach and that came up and sent me away. Damn. Are you secretly codenamed Bogdan? No. No, that update has ruined me, right? I had Bogan way before what's the update? Doomsday update came out. So after that dropped, everyone is like, Bogdan? I'm like, come on, man, get out of here. No pixel viewer on top. I used to hate grilled cheese, but if you make it right, it's just good. You make it wrong. No, you make it wrong. All right, we're going to start this up. Meeks is still floating around. Meeks, are you able to join in? Bav is secretly Sav with an Aussie accent. No, I have thought about this before for an April Fool's prank, but I missed it because I was lazy. And it was to get Sav to pretend to be me. Like, Bav's doing a face cam and it's just Sav. Oh, I think of good things. I just don't ever execute them. Alright, we'll wait for the countdown on screen to go from 45 seconds to 0 seconds. When it gets to that, I will launch this lobby. So again, if anyone wants to join, click the pinned link. The ID is Bogan and the pin is 1234. Team Cheese! Sav is banana and Bav is cheese. It needs a slice of meat to be good. A grilled cheese needs a slice of meat. Ham and cheese then. Simple, you know? I think that's an easy combination. What about 8 seconds? 6, 5, 4. Anyone joining? 3, 2, 1. Alright, we'll start him up. We will start him up. Fury's out. He's in here. It's got the tennis court up here. The building must be along this yard here. It just doesn't look like the right shape. I'm feeling like this could be wrong. No, there's no tennis court on that building. Yeah. So good. So good. Don't touch the cheese. Oh, don't get the cheese touch, dude. I remember that movie. How good was that? That was such a big thing back at school. It was hilarious. We need things like that to happen again in society in general, you know? Diary... Oh, what was it? It's not Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, it is. I forgot the name for a second there. I was thrown off. But things like that, you know, the cheese touch, put it in school, no one touches it, and then kids do it in real life. It's harmless fun. I love that. Might struggle with this one, to be honest. But we are in this area, I believe. I just don't know how I'm going to go with this one. I'm not too sure where this could be. You guys might have me on this one. No, I don't think it's that, because none of the roads curve the way I'm thinking that they need to, but it's got an overpass near it, which could be this, but that again travels the wrong direction to what I'm thinking. Oh man, I'm going to struggle. Imagine if they've inverted images to throw people off. Overpass there, then it goes under a bridge, which that curves there, like the curved road, but it's curving in the wrong direction. Whoops, I didn't mean to put that down. Can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. That was also where I wanted to go, but none of these are lining up for me. Overpasses here. Alright, I reckon you guys are going to get me on this one. Bam Bam, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I keep accidentally dropping the markers. Alright, I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long on this. That line right there, that is the tram lines though, and a tram does travel along this. A tram does travel along that. So it is part of this. I want to go this again. It's just not it. It's not the right one. Alright. I'm keeping you guys waiting too long. We'll hit it down there. I think that's what we'll go with. You guys probably got me on this one. Damn! Yeah, okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Who's still waiting? Jason is a cop, hasn't done it because he's watching me. That's what he's doing. Okay, he didn't watch me. Alright, into the next one. Tomato soup with grilled cheese. That's not bad, actually. Alright, surely you guys can get this, right? This is an easy one. It is... I believe it's this building. Here. Right, because you've got this. It's either that spot or... You know, that makes sense. It's the opening that you can go into. Could either be that one or it could be... no, it's definitely this one. Definitely that one, right? Right? Yeah, we'll put that in. Okay, so it was the next one down. Go on. Go on, cheat. You know you want to. How many diaries does that kid need? Wimpy Kid was peak as a kid. It was so good. They just don't make movies good like that anymore. I feel like they're just stuck in a way of, you know, remaking old movies. Like, even The Lion King, right? I haven't watched the live... do you even call it live action? Because it's not really actual animals. It's CGI, animation, whatever. I feel like we're stuck in a moment where they keep remaking the same movies again. And Fast and Furious, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, we're only going to make 10 movies. Oh, but we're also going to do a spin-off. Hobbs and Shaw. I watched the beginning of that the other day for the first time. Horrible. Super Soldier in a Fast and Furious universe. That was terrible. And then, yeah, they said they're only going to make 10 movies. Done the spin-off. And then it's like, yeah, the 10th movie. Oh, sorry, we need to do 10.5 because actually I couldn't wrap up the story. So dumb. I don't think I'm going to get this one. If you see there, that is this building. Right here, that's the mall. Then we're somewhere like up here. We're not too far away from it. Could be like here-ish. Not bad, just one street over. Snarko says, I hope we don't say this about video games in 15 years. Oh, it's kind of getting that way as well, though. Like, a lot of games are being remade, and some of them really good. I'm happy with, you know, like Black Flag. That's getting remade or remastered. I'm not too sure what they're doing with that, to be honest. But I feel like we're stuck in a way of just like remaking old things, you know? Next round. But some games that are being remade, it's a good thing, you know? Some games need it, and I agree with it, but not everything does need to be remade, you know? This guy hasn't done a face reveal. Still hasn't done one. Dirt Biker Josh, welcome in, brother. Look, we're getting there. We're getting there. I just need to, you know, get some equipment that I need. I want to get a camera. Got to save up some money for that. So, Josh, if you want to contribute to that fund, brother, feel free to drop a dono because, you know, that's what will eventually pay for the camera one day. JJ says it's near the hood, I believe. JJ says, can't believe we're finally close to 100 days left till we get the greatest game. Close to 100 days? What if I got 215 days in here for? Is my countdown wrong? How many days until November 19? Nah, 216. What are you talking about? Making me trip right now. Bam Bam, it's good to have you in here, man. What else was I reading? I agree, man. Just reboots and live action versions of animated movies. Exactly. That's all that's happening. That's a pretty good score as well. All right, not bad. Not bad. I don't think anyone's going to catch up to me, to be honest. But thank you guys for playing that one with me. We are going to go on to the next thing that I got. I've got a little quiz that I'm going to do with you guys. It is guessing the game cover of GTA games. Now, I have done this in the past with people, so if you have played this already, you've probably got an advantage because I have not updated this since. It's just been sitting there, and I want to do more like this, but I think it'll be the perfect opportunity. While we got some more people in here to kind of get around it, give me 30 seconds, and we will start that up. All right, we are back. We are back. So I've got this game set up, ready to go. It is going to be guess the GTA game cover. I don't think we're going to do any polls. So first one in the chat to call it out, what game it is the winner. I'll give everyone a couple seconds to, you know, drop their votes and all that. But here we go. BRB, woo, back on the shitter again. No, I do that so that I can like have a moment to like have a quick drink. You know, maybe even stretch the legs sometimes. You know what? I haven't even stretched my legs yet. I haven't got up from this seat. I probably should do that eventually. But anyways, let's get into the first game. This quiz thing that we're doing, it's a zoomed in up close photo of one of the video game covers. You guys just have to guess what game it is from. So I'll let you guys drop your votes in there. That was a quick shit. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna stretch my legs. Ugh. All right. Get one of them standing desks. I was actually in talks of getting a standing desk, but they couldn't meet my requirements. So unfortunately, I didn't get a standing desk. I had a company reach out and say, hey, do you want one? I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna need one this size to fit this stuff. Oh yeah, look, we can do half of that. I'm like, brother, I have dual monitors, multiple consoles, a lot of stuff to go on this desk, and I'm not putting my PC on the ground. I don't like the idea of putting my PC on the floor. All right, what do we got in here? Midnight Vice with a $5. Thank you very much, man. Little something for the camera fund. I appreciate you. I don't know why the goals are not working. Like, that should definitely count towards it, so I don't know why that's not updating. But thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate that. And if anyone else wants to contribute to the camera fund, I won't say no, all right? Everything is appreciated. Even you guys just hanging out as well. It means a lot. But Yangi Young was the first one to get that with GTA 5. Jerry said online. Max QQ say 5. Dark Mayhem says, anyone have a worse GTA character in the series? Oh, good question. I don't know. It's probably going to be one that I haven't played. So we'll go like, what is it? Mike from what's it called? What's miking? GTA Advance, because I haven't played that, so he can be the worst one for me. GTA 5, Burnt Bridges says Vice City. Requirements, 4'3", short king. See, I don't even count in feet and stuff like that, so I can't even visualize that. My desk right now is 200 centimeters, and it is just enough to kind of fit everything I need on there. Boom. The answer was GTA 5 for that one, so Yangi got that correct. We're going to go into the next one. And I kind of want to get a photo of my setup and put it into the Discord as well. Let me change up the link while you guys work on that. I'm going to change the link, the pinned link from GTA Guesser to the Discord. Again, if anyone wants to join that and hasn't already, please feel free to do so. And I'm just sorry, I need that screen for a second. Setup, where's my setup pictures? Setup tour, here we go. I want to just drop this into the Discord so you guys can see. Boom, drop that in. All right, I've just dropped a picture of my setup into the Discord general chat if anyone wants to check that out. So it's a nice setup. I got some more things that I want to change about it, and I think when that camera does come my way, we're gonna have to change the setup once again to make everything fit and look nicer. But let's check these results. Yangi says, my PC is on the floor because I don't like the idea of it being up somewhere it could fall. That's a good point. But I also have no more desk space between the TV monitor and two consoles. I'd love to see a setup. I love seeing people's setups. If you guys have a cool setup and want to share it, feel free to drop it in there. I do this regularly, I would say. I'm so fascinated by people's setups, man. It's good to like see it, take inspiration from as well. Meeks, I don't know if you're still in here, brother, but I love his setup. He has a cool setup going. And the first person to get it right was Blind Fury with GTA 1. Yangi said GTA 2. QQ says 1. Jerry says 2. Trump Tower, that is correct. I didn't even know about that, but again, I didn't even know what the Trump Tower looked like back then, so. Wait, yeah, no, it is 1. GTA 2 is the zoomed in taxi. Look at you giving away all the secrets. Derek says I had to build a custom desk and mine is 8 feet long. Damn, that's gotta be a big one, right? How much is 8 feet to centimeters? We'll go into the next one. While you guys do that, I want to see what 8 feet is. 204. Damn, that is a long desk. That is a long desk. I'll put my setup in your Discord. Let's have a look at that. Oh, this is nice. See, I love that. It feels like cozy in there, and all your Rockstar Collection stuff up there. Oh, the Red Dead collector's thing, right? That's what I'm looking at with the, what do you call it? Treasure chest box thingo. I'm pretty sure if I'm looking at the same thing, or if I'm thinking of the right thing. I want to get my Rockstar Collection going, and I see you got the stickers in there as well. That's so cool. I've got multiple sticker packs from Rockstar, and I don't know what to do with them because I don't want to put them on something and then regret it, you know? And the cowbell as well, that's sick. I like your collection. I do need to start working on mine. Alright, what's everyone said in here? Generic Jerry says GTA 4, Blind Fury says 4, Yangi says 4, Nox says, what did I miss? I've been away from my phone while the guesser game was going. Nox, what we are doing, and anyone else that is just tuning in as well, we are doing a little quiz. I am showing zoomed in photos of GTA games covers, and you guys got to guess what it is. But Jerry, Fury, Yangi, you guys got it right. It is GTA 4. All right, into the next one, fellas. We have another police helicopter. All of these were police helicopters, except for the games that didn't have the helicopters. Upper Robin says, I have a stainless steel kitchen prep table as a desk. Stainless steel as a desk. Good for rate. Dude, you've got to show me that. If you don't want to share it into the Discord, definitely DM me that, Robin. I need to see that. That's got to be so cold at nighttime, man. We had another member join the Discord server, Evan Corney. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. It's good to have so many new faces in here. What do we got? Midnight Vice says GTA 4. Jerry says GTA 3. Burnt Bridges says GTA 3. Blind Fury says GTA 3. Elliot Play says GTA 3. Am I right? Also, I'm a big fan. Elliot, welcome on in. It is good to have you in here. Is it GTA 3? Because I don't actually think it is. I don't think this one is GTA 3. Nox is saying GTA 3. The answer was GTA Advance. You guys thought you had it. No one got that one. I need to play Advance. If anyone knows somewhere I can play them, preferably on the PC, that would be great. Because I don't know where you can get Advance now, because, you know, not on any stores, right? Derek says, we will have bows in GTA 6 or crossbows. Oh, will we? I hope we do, because it would be a lot of fun for hunting. If not a regular bow, a crossbow would be perfect for GTA. Midnight Vice says, I'm working hard to get a better setup. Man, it ain't easy, but one day it'll show off. Midnight Vice, you gotta show me yours as well, brother. Again, if anyone wants to like show me their setup, but you don't want to like put it out there for everyone else to see, I get it. Feel free to send it straight to me, because I'm just fascinated by setups, man. If you guys feel comfortable sharing it. You know, at one stage, I wouldn't share my setup with people. I think it was actually in the last stream I did show setups, my old previous setups, and they were crazy, man. Send my steel desk in Discord. Let's have a look. Oh wow, you really do have a stainless steel one. That is actually really cool. That is pretty sick. Surely it gets cold though at night time. You got to put your arms on the desk. But that is really sick. I like the little underside thingo that you got in there where you can put some stuff. That's cool. I like that setup, man. And the TV mounted above. I do want to mount a TV at some point. Probably not in this house, but in my future setup, I definitely will be doing that. Display says, where is chat sending it? Oh, you mean like in DMs? Join the Display. You're in the server, right? I think you are. In the Discord server, just drop it into the general chat. I would love to check them out. But again, if you don't feel comfortable sending it to everyone, and we're friends on Discord, feel free to drop it in there too. Let me get that. There we go. Alright, what's everyone saying for this round? Now that's got to be GTA 3, says Elliot. Jerry says GTA 3. Dark Mayhem says Chinatown. Elliot says, if I'm wrong, I'll throw my computer out the window. Elliot, I think you're right on that one. GTA 3 is the correct answer for that one. Alright, this was my first GTA as well. I need to find it. I don't know if I've got the actual copy of it anymore. I really don't think I do. I wish I valued my physical media as a child, but I was just a kid, man. I was just a kid. Alright, next one. Good luck with that. Yangi says, my desk is kind of starting to fall apart. It's moved twice to where I lived at uni and back here again. Yeah, moving stuff around, it's not good. I've got a couch in my other room. It's just like in there. It's not like a lounge room or anything. It's just another setup for Bogan Babe. But Mum was getting rid of a couch and she's like, hey, do you want this, or I'm throwing it out? And I'm like, nah, I'll have it. I like that couch. I have nowhere to put it because, you know, I've already got a good couch in my lounge room. So I ended up just forcing it into this room. It barely fits in, and moving it around, it's a heavy, heavy couch. And I could just hear it cracking, and I'm like, oh, this is not going to last much longer. So when I moved it from her house onto my ute and then drove it to my house, off the ute into my house, man, I reckon it's going to fall apart on another move. I do want to put it into this room when I move my setup around, because I'd love it put it in here, but I've got no room with my current setup. But when I move things around, I think I'll be able to make it fit. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without breaking it. Nox says that's definitely Chinatown. It did not hold up did not hold up all the shuffling. Nox says, damn, that was my first. My first was Vice City Stories on PSP. I never had a PSP, but Vice City Stories was like my GTA in a way. How do I explain it? GTA 3 was my first one, and San Andreas was probably the one I spent the most time on. But with the Vice City games, Vice City Stories was the one I grew up with. I never had actual Vice City. I had Vice City Stories. So that's who I grew up with. I always thought Vic was the main dude, and Tommy was like, you know, the spin-off. It's crazy to think of, like, the way you view things based on like what you have in front of you, in a way. Like, I don't know. I just thought that Tommy was like the shit one, but it was actually meant to, well, not really shit, but like not the main guy, if you get me. Who was the first one that called this one out as well? I don't even know where the round began. I think it was Jerry, right? Could be Chinatown, or was it Knox saying that's definitely Chinatown. Everyone's saying Chinatown though, by the looks of it. That is the correct answer. I think it was Knox that said it first, because I think Jerry's guess was for the previous one. Alright, into this next one. Let's keep going through this. GTA was my first ever. Didn't play Vice City and San Andreas until over a decade later. I have no nostalgia for those two. Damn. No, I've got heavy nostalgia for San Andreas. GTA 3, little bit of Vice City, not too much Vice City. Like, again, Vice City Stories is what I grew up with, but I didn't play it much. San Andreas is what I play with my cousins and my sister. We love that game, doing the little co-op mode that they had in there. That was fun. Going to my cousin's house, sharing cheat codes. I'd take my memory card to put in their console. They would save their game onto my card. I'd take it home, and then I could go play on the other islands, because I didn't care about doing any missions, man. I would just want to drive around on all the islands I could. We still got 59 people in here. That is... look, my average has been around, 20 to 30. So we've had a really good stream, and I just want to say again, thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a good stream. Alright, who is the first one to vote this? Yangi says, I'll buy a new desk when my mum goes into care and I move in with my partner. But while I'm stuck here, it'll do me. Exactly. You got to make do with what you got. At one point, Yangi, I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe I'll show you guys after this little poll we've done. At one point, my desk was a piano keyboard. It's so funny to go back on. Theory says, Dark, I don't want no picture. I don't want to picture that cold and depressing world. Vice City Stories on PSP as well. Had to clean it up a bit. Knox says, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories were my next GTA games. Yeah, I want to play them next. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do on stream. Mick says, love to see your setup when you're done. If you need any help, let me know. Oops. I just dropped my pen. How do I have big screen it? Don't look at the answers. Thankfully, it's not revealed. My bad. But yeah, Mix, if you want, brother, go and check out the general chat. I have shared my setup into there. And Mix, I was talking about yours just earlier. I love your setup. Everything you got going in there, it looks cool. Blind Fury says, Balladagate Tony. Jerry says GTA 4. Who else we got? Episodes from Liberty City. Answer is episodes from Liberty City. There you go. And into this next one, kind of a tricky one to get. Midnight Vice says, yo, there's your favorite rappers that you have in your setup. Honestly, I just wanted the Juice WRLD one, but one picture would have looked weird. This is all credit to Bogan Babe. She got pretty much all of the decorations in this room. But she got me Juice WRLD, and then Kendrick Lamar was the next one that looked really good. And 2 still kind of looks weird, so we went for 3, and she got the next best looking one, and I had no idea who that was. Turns out that is Metro Boomin, but I just needed a third picture that would look nice to go up there. I don't know if you guys have seen it, over on Twitter, there's this guy, I can't remember his name, but he has made some Jason and Lucia artwork, particularly the Lucia one. It is really, really nice, and I want to get that. So if I can get Jason and Lucia, they're going on the wall. Plus, I've got a nice GTA, what do you call it? GTA frame art that I want to put up as well. If I can find a photo of that, I'll show you guys. Maybe it is in that same folder. I don't know where I've saved it. I'll have to look for it. But yeah, it's got all of the GTA games in a single frame. It's so cool. Bab, a Juice WRLD stand? Yeah, you're invited to the cookout, mate. You're certified. Juice WRLD, oh, man, I was big into him. Big into Juice WRLD, and then he died. That was unfortunate, but man, I just got into him at the end of his life, and his music was with me for many years. Helped me get through some times. I love Juice WRLD. Kind of hate what they're doing with his music now. Just kind of milking it, but is what it is. All right. QQ says episodes from Liberty City, or was that the one I just read? My guess for Chinatown Wars was the one with the helicopter, and I think it was actually for GTA 3. Keep pushing and grinding, Bav. Hopefully one day I'll be in the same boat. You just got to keep on grinding, JJ, and I appreciate your support, man. Josh Patterson says, just started GTA 4 again. Haven't played it in years. Love noticing all the voice actors I didn't realize were in the game when it released. It's cool going back and noticing those little things, man. Even like when I was doing Vice City and I'm playing that and I'm starting to pick up on things, I'm like, oh, I know who that is, because, again, I didn't really play the story with that. Tordai, it is good to have you in here. It's been a minute, brother. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bav. Mate, it has been a long time. I'm happy you're here. Elliot Plays says San Andreas. Fury says Liberty City Stories. All right, guys, I got to call it a night. See ya. Take care, Nox. Thank you very much for hanging out for as long as you have. I feel like you've been in here for a good chunk of the stream. And hopefully, I will see you in the next one. Midnight Vice says, I gotcha. Very dope setup regardless. Those pitches are hard. I've listened to all three, but can't say I'm a huge fan personally. Regardless, man, you are goals. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Master Kenway says, hi, Bav. Do you think GTA 6 gets delayed again? It's been a year without news and delayed. Nah, I don't think it's going to get delayed, man. I think if we get past May 15th or whenever this earnings call is going to be and there's no news, then I'd start to think about that. I would start thinking there might be a possible delay. But right now, I'm feeling pretty good that there's no delay. All right, and the answer for this poll was Liberty City Stories. Who was the first one that got that? Liberty City Stories, anyone? Fury got that one. Liberty City Stories. And I've said Fury and Siri's talking to me again. Stop listening, Siri. Stop listening. Goodness me. It's Kingsy says, Juice is my goat. Oh my god, Bav, I love you. I love you. I love you. Meek says, I'm looking at all the setups. Some of you have a great setup. It's really cool seeing other people's setups, man. There's Meeks' pics. Look at that. Meeks, what microphone do you use? Is that the Shure SM7B or something like that? I can't remember the exact name of it, but it just looks very familiar, and I like that. And I love what you've done with all the neons as well. I need to get something going on with that. Such a clean setup. I think Meeks has probably the best setup I've ever seen. I do like his setup quite a lot. Displays one, let's have a look at this. Holy, 4 monitors. Display. He has the displays, man. Jesus Christ, that is so many. That's cool though. Oh, you got 2 keyboards, so 2 different setups? His and hers, is that what that is? Regardless, that's crazy. I do like that though, nice. SM7B, yes, there you go. Yeah, that's the one I want to get as well. I was listening to a comparison between the Blue Yeti, which is what I got, and that mic there, and the difference is crazy. Vinewood Motors, actually, shout out to him. He has upgraded his microphone. Was it him? Yeah, he upgraded his mic. I think that's the mic he got, or it's a similar one, and I definitely want to do that. Take care, everyone. God bless. Are you heading out, Jerry? Thank you very much. Oh, there it is. I'm going to hop off now. Take care, brother. Catch you on the next one. Thank you very much, Jerry. I'll see you in the next one, brother. Love the GTA 6 timer. I'm glad you liked that, man. This stream is sponsored by GamerSupps. Use code BAV now. Exactly. If anyone wants to get GamerSupps, you know, you can get free samples with free shipping if you use my code BAV. Everything is free, all right? You don't have to pay a single cent. You can try it. If you like it, go ahead and get a tub, and you get 10% off using my code as well. Anyways, I forgot to click this message, this next picture, but what do we got? Hugh says GTA 2. There you go. I think GTA 2 is the correct answer for that one. Yangi did give it away by saying the taxi earlier. Elliot Play says, do you think Tom Henderson's guess is bad for August? Sorry, let me read that again. Do you think Tom Henderson's guess is bad for August for Trailer 3? I personally think Trailer 3 is May 5th and announced May 1st, or at least early June, but I don't agree with what he's said, and I don't know if he's got any insider knowledge or that's just coming straight from his, from his dome. That's what he's thinking of, but I don't see it getting that late. I think we'll get news in August, but I don't think that's it, I think we're going to hear the next bit of information within the next 30 days. And then from there, it's going to feel like it's just non-stop, I reckon. Meek says, didn't send you the final version. The final version? You got more? Oh, and Will McDaddy sent me his setup as well in the DMs. That is a very nice setup. Is that the Stream Deck thingo? The lights on there? Will Mac, I don't know if you're still floating around in here, man, but that looks nice. That does look nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Whatever that thing is on the desk, I probably need to get one of those eventually. Will makes us send some more pics in here. Lights on. Yeah, this is a nice setup, man. I do like this quite a lot. PC's looking nice. Blind Fury says 2 because Yangi said. There you go. Midnight Vice says, straight up insane setups out there. I'm feeling hella inspired. Exactly. That's why I love looking at people's setups, man. You can get inspired by it. It's so good. I'll send the short video of me recording in my studio. There you go. Fury says GTA 5. Is that what you think, Fury? Because I don't think... Is this the Akula? I don't think the Akula came out in the original GTA 5. Potato Duck says GTA 5 Online. I think you're on the money with that one, mate. GTA Online is the correct answer with that. Will Max here. Rodecaster Pro 2 with SM7. Yeah, see, everyone uses that same mic. I need to get that, man. I need to get that. Tordite says, I usually sleep when you stream. It's night for me. It's 6 a.m. right now. Tordite, I am thinking about doing a little Hopium stream tonight as well. It's probably going to be an interesting stream. I reckon MCT should be streaming as well. So, you know, I would not blame anyone for not watching my stream because I'd probably want to watch MCT too. But I'm thinking about doing it. You know, stream at that time, see if there's any news. I personally don't think there's going to be anything. But I think it would just be good to get into the habit of doing that. Streaming with the Hopium stuff. Midnight Vice says, I got to hop off, man, but it's been a dope stream. The energy of the community is absolutely wild lately. One love, guys. Take care, brother. Thank you very much for tuning in. Dark Mayhem says, yes, MCT, big cheese. Yeah, exactly. I love watching his streams too, and that's why I don't stream when he's streaming, because I want to watch his streams. I don't want to stream myself, but it's such a good vibe when, you know, you're in there and you're hanging out and you're waiting for something to drop. Even if nothing happens, it's the experience, man. It's good fun. It's good fun. So I kind of do want to stream later tonight at that time and do a bit of that. Maybe we could play a bit of GTA Online, and then when it gets closer to Rockstar's posting times, we go and check out Twitter or something like that. Tordai says steal his viewers. Dude, I don't think that's possible. I don't think you could get anyone out of there. He has a very, very good following and audience. Loyal people, all right? We're still getting into streaming, you know? Streaming is not what I do all the time. I say that, but I'm starting to do like every single Friday for me, Thursday for you guys, but... what are we saying? QQ says San Andreas. Elliot Plays says San Andreas. You just want to throw your PC out the window, don't you? Yes, this one is GTA San Andreas. Mick said he sent the video. I'll have to have a look at that. Display says this will be the best moments looking back in a few years. Exactly. You're going to look back on these moments, man, and they're fun moments. Just hanging out. Even the TGG, like, schizo theory stuff that he does, that was so much fun. And people be like, oh, he's just clickbaiting. No. It's... Honestly, at that point, it's just funny, you know? Like, it's building hype. We're having fun with it. We're all losing our minds waiting for news. I think what he was doing, it was just a great form of entertainment. And it passes the time. And exactly like you said, these are the things we're going to look back on. Dark Mayhem says, all right, let's get on. So-and-so, God, never heard that name before. Stan or whatever. Oh, I just realized you're quoting MCT. I was like, what are you saying? See, dude, he brings so much good energy. Greg's in here. Greg, finally. I've been waiting for you, man. I've been wanting to tell you about the timer. Because, like, every time you do join the streams, you're like, your timer's off by a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, because it's based on my time or Sav's time. You're like, no, it's not. It's still off. It's fixed now. It should be right. It should be down to the T based on my time zone. Australian Eastern Standard Time. AEST. It should be perfect now. And if that is wrong, I'm going to smash my head against the desk. But I done that just for you. I was walking around my house. I'm like, you know what? That's what I need to do. I need to update that timer because Greg's going to pull me up on that again because he keeps doing it. So I came into the room and I fixed it up and now it should be good. So hopefully I've done you proud. But anyways, Greg, it is good to have you in here, brother. It is good to have you in here. Have we got any guesses for this picture right here? If anyone is just tuning in, we are doing a little poll. I think we've got only a couple pictures left, but guess what GTA game this picture is from? Elliot says, yes, I do want to throw my PC out the window. I'm trying to... Yes, I do want to throw my PC out the window. I'm trying to make a game kind of like GTA in Unreal Engine. It's harder than I thought. Why does walking need a 45-minute video? Dude, if you're making a video game, I want to see it. If you want to share some pictures or behind the scenes, I'd love to see that because I've always wanted to make a little GTA clone as well. Set in Australia, man. I'd love to do that. I know one guy, he's not in here right now. Oh, I don't think he is. He's working on a game, a GTA game set in the Gold Coast, Australia, and it looks really cool what he's building over there. So it just inspires me. I want to make one as well, but I don't have the skills to do that, man. Few of you are saying Vice City. Potato Duck says Vice City. Vice City Stories says Elliot Plays. All right. Bang. Vice City Stories was the correct answer. Elliot Plays. Let's go. So he has to keep the PC inside. AFK VPA is on if you leave by when he ends by. Check out his stream too if you can. Greg says, would you be willing to have two timers there? One showing your time and the other based on my time zone in the US? It's probably a better idea. It really is. The way I was thinking about it, Greg, was I should set it to my time because if I am doing like a pre-release stream and I'm doing a countdown and it gets down to like 1 hour left, I'd want that to be based on my time zone because it would be very inaccurate, you know? Because I would be playing at midnight. So let's suppose it drops at midnight in our local time zones and not a global release. Then it would have to be off of my time, you know? AEST is 14 hours ahead, I think it is. US Eastern Time. Let me check. I think it's 14 hours. Yeah, 14 hours. It is 1:53 p.m. right now. All right. This might actually be the last image here. Drop your guesses and we'll see what we get. How many people are in the stream right now? 52. All right, it's slowing down a little bit. I think we've had a pretty decent stream. 3 hours. Do we keep pushing? Evo, welcome on in, brother. What time is it for you? I'm in the UK and it's 4:53 a.m. for me. Right now for me, it is 1:53 p.m. So just after lunchtime. I am starting to think about lunch. I don't know what I'll have. Something easy. I asked some people what I should have for dinner last night and Sav ended up saying lamb chops and that sounded like a great idea. So I did have lamb that night and it was so good. I made it with a nice like glaze. I can't give away the recipe. It's my own personal one right now. That's how I feel when I go on a TikTok. I scroll through, find something good. I'm like, yeah, that's my recipe now. No one's going to claim me because it doesn't leave my house, you know? Oh, you literally just said sorry. No, that's all good. That's all good. I didn't know if you just tuned in and missed it. JJ says 10:53 p.m. Potato Duck says Vice City. Vice City is the correct answer for that one. And I think that should be all of them. Yes, it is. I got no more after that. But again, quick reminder.
Go bad at checkout for 10% off gamer subs.
Let's go, boys. Go and get your gamer subs right now. Should I drop a link in there if you guys want? That's what I should do. That's what I should do. We're going to drop a gamer subs link. If anyone hasn't joined the Discord and would like to, feel free to do the pinned message, but I am about to change that to gamer subs. So if you do want to join the server, it is now going to be in the description. I'm dropping gamer subs as a link right now. Again, if you guys want free samples with free shipping, you pay literally $0. Go ahead and get that. Greg says it's almost midnight here where I live in the USA. At midnight, it'll be exactly 216 days, 0 hours and minutes and seconds away. There you go. There you go. Elliot Plays says, where do I send the pictures? And if you're wondering, the trailer is going to be on Elliot and Michi Studios if you want to give a shout out, but that, if not, that's fine. Or if you could sub, but look, I'm going to check that out for sure, Elliot. Let me check that out right now. I'm going to go onto the YouTube channel Would you say Elliot and Michi Studios? Elliot and Michi Studios. All right, we got it. And the trailer's out, you said? Awesome. I am 100% going to watch that. Should I watch it on stream? I don't want to get claimed. I don't know if you got any music or anything in there. I will 100% watch that after the stream because I'm pretty interested in it. I love it when people make games and all that sort of stuff. It's so cool. I want to be able to do that one day. But yeah, if you want to send any pictures, feel free to... I think you're in the server, right? In the server, whatever channel you really want to put it in. General's fine. General's fine to put whatever you want in there. Yeah, I reckon put it in general. I'm not too particular with where people put stuff in there, but you know, if you want to spark a really big conversation about gaming or movies or music, then take it into that chat. But for general stuff, just dump it into that general. There we go. Phenom Strike has dropped his setup. Old photo, not even the same PC, but same setup. I love your setup too. The lights just look so nice. They are really cool. Alright, and Meeks dropped his video. I'm watching Meeks' video that dropped. See, Mix has a really nice like camera quality setup. Like everything looks premium. It's crisp. It looks good. The trailer's gonna be out soon. I did make a Roblox game. It's called Crime Life, but Roblox. Oh, the trailer's coming out soon. Okay, so the ones that are on there is for your other game, right? It's called Crime Life, but Roblox had a thing where you need premium to upload games, which is so dumb. So I'm moving to Unreal, but those trailers are out for the Roblox game. Nice, nice. Where else am I at? Blind Fury says, I like raw meat. Yeah, look, guys, if you want to get some gamer subs, alright? If you want to get some gamer subs, there are some good flavors out there. I'm going to show you what I get. Maybe I just search it. This is my favorite flavor. I won't bore you guys too much with promo stuff because I know some people absolutely hate it, but look, gamer subs is in my blood right now. It's part of the brand. It's my identity. It's who I associate as. I am raw meat. But no, this flavor is unreal. It is probably the best flavor I have had from them. It is like a watermelon flavored drink and it is so nice. And all of these drinks as well come in caffeinated versions and non-caffeinated. So you can pick what you want. They've also got Gamerade as well, which come in the sickest cups, or not cups. What do you even call these? Tubs. Can I click on an image? View details. I want to make the image bigger. Like, look how sick that is. It's like a whole artillery shell. It's so cool. So that's got creatine in that one as well, which is pretty good if you guys are into that sort of stuff. But mostly, I just like the regular energy drinks that are on there. It comes with no sugar, so it's not like, you know, you're filling yourself up with absolute shit. It's nice. Lean as well, really good flavor. Anime Girl Thigh, a lot of people love. And Blowhole Blast, that's another big favorite for a lot of people. But if you guys want to get some gamer subs, again, free samples, man, free. Who says no to free stuff? But there you go, back to the GTA 6 stuff. What would Blind Fury do? Oh, JJ says, I want to try it, but since I have heart failure, I am not sure I can. Well, you got to take care of yourself as well, all right? You got to look after your own health before anything else. So I do hope things get better for you, brother. Dark Mayhem says, I'm so thankful Rockstar is sticking to their own engine and not Unreal. Not saying Unreal is bad, but it's a good tool. It's a good tool, but it's power hungry. Also glad no AI generated. Yes, absolutely agree with you, Dark Mayhem. It's good that they have their own engine, and I feel like that's what sets them apart, because Unreal is really good for people like, you know, me or you that want to make a game. You know, it's got all those things for you to do so, because, you know, if you want to make a game and you want to make your engine, you know, that's a lot of stuff to do. To make an engine, then to make a game, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. So it's cool that Unreal Engine lets you kind of have those tools to be able to do that sort of stuff. But for big companies to use Unreal, it's a bit strange, because you can tell for a lot of games if they're using it. I heard a lot of bad things about Samson I'm still kind of interested in that game because it does visually look really nice. If anyone has played Samson, does it have a good story, and also does it have cutscenes? Because I feel like a game like that, the narrative really needs to carry hard with that, and if it doesn't, then I don't know about it. I was going to get it at launch and play it on stream, but I don't know. I kind of have some reserved thoughts about it. I didn't want to just jump straight into it. Elliot sent some pictures. Let's have a look. Nice, getting all the stuff set up. Oh, we got to get a Bogan Bav Easter egg in there. That's what we need, Elliot. If I don't say so myself, I reckon that would be nice. Creative Side B is another one of our community members. He is also making a video game, like I was just mentioning earlier, the GTA game set in the Gold Coast, Australia. It looks really nice what he's doing, but he ended up putting a Bav Easter egg in there, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm very excited for that, and I hope he does continue on with that, because I want to be able to play that game, man. I think that's like an ultimate goal, is to end up making my way into a video game at some point in my life. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Good lord, I already forgot about that shit. The game wasn't even fun. Oh, it was just bad. Damn, okay, so it was really that bad. Did it have any cutscenes? Was the story at least good? Because I've heard they've done patches to make it more playable, but if it's just boring and not entertaining, and then I don't know about that, man. Oh, the goal ended. There we go. All right, that's good. We can get rid of that. How many hours are we out on this stream? I think we've crossed 3 hours right now. How's everyone feeling? I feel like we're getting pretty late at night now. UK is just waking up. US, it's midnight, so you guys will be getting a little bit sleepy right now. And we've been live for over 3 hours, so I think this might be a pretty decent spot to wrap it up. But Greg's just joined. I love it when Greg joins. I don't know, you guys let me know if you want me to keep going or not. Greg says, when your channel members scrolled across the screen, my name didn't show up on it. Did it not? Hold on, Greg. Hold on. Where is it? My on-screen staff member scroll. Refresh. I'm going to fix that right now, Greg. I swear it should be in there. Because I updated that the other day. How recent did you become a member? Let me check. This thing. Members. Oh no, I need to open this in something else. Open with Notepad. Alright, let's have a look. Come on, keep scrolling. Luke, Blind Fury. I'm looking on my screen now. Alright, we need to update that. We're going to update that right now. If anyone wants to become a member right now, now is your chance, because I'm going to update the members list right now so that it does bring everyone up. So let's go find my memberships. I'm going to do it right now, live on stream. Elliot says keep the stream going. All right, we can keep doing it. See your members. Let me download the list. Exporting. Angry Cat has become a member. Welcome in, Angry Cat. Welcome in. It is good to have you in here. Hold on, I need to refresh that then, because Angry Cat just became a member. I'm going to make sure this is accurate. There we go. I can see Angry Cat on there now. Alright. Download this list. And Dark Mayhem, you became a member on this stream, right? At the beginning, right? Did I even acknowledge that? I feel like a dick. I don't think I did. Dark Mayhem, thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much, man. Because it says 0 days on here. I feel like you done it at the beginning of the stream and I just completely missed it. Dude, I feel like a dick. I'm sorry, man. Alright, that list has been downloaded. Now I need to remember how to do this. Downloads, my members. We're going to open it up in this thing. You guys cannot see a single thing that I'm doing right now. Push OK, and then it brings this thing up. Then I come in here and I grab this list, copy, and I paste it in here. Save. Done. Close that. All right. Refresh. This should be good now. I wanted to say, yes, I did, but I was wanting to let everyone else talk. Dude, I feel so bad. No, I feel horrible, man. I remember seeing it. I can't believe I didn't even acknowledge that, man. No, thank you so much. It does mean a lot. It does mean a lot that you have, become a member of the channel. I feel so bad. God. Guys, if I slip up like that again, feel free to abuse me in the chat, alright? Feel free to abuse me. Greg says, please keep going for a few minutes at least. And yeah, I'll keep going, man. No worries. Absolutely. We'll keep going. Alright, we're checking these. 1 month members. Grid has joined recently. New members. Alright, here we go. Critical. Roleplay. Nice. Display. 31 Samay Rack Shit XISC4. 5 minutes kid story. Okay. Booban. Dr. Beyonder. I think these were the gifted ones. Holy Night God. Nugent Trung Kien. Okay, next one. Psyker. Tom Corwine. Who else we got? Undertale. If you slip up like that, again, you're banned. I'm taking over. 100% do that display. 100%. Zombie infected. There we go. Greg G Money. There he is in the building. And we got Snarko, and we got Meeks, and we got Dark Mayhem on there. Thank you guys all for being members. Did we see Angry Cat? Was Angry Cat on that list? Hold on. No, I just updated this. Where's Angry Cat? That did not show Angry Cat, did it? I swear it didn't. I'm opening up the actual code for it. Angry Cat. No, I don't think it did. It didn't show Angry Cat. No, we're doing that again. We're doing it again. Sorry for doing all this on stream, guys, but I want to make sure everyone's name is on there. Blue Banshee, White Stripe. Let's go, Angry Cat. Give me another window. Downloads. It should have been in here. Open up this. I better be on there, nerd. Okay, I'm getting there. I don't know why I didn't do it. I literally just downloaded the list and I could see your name. Alright, we're doing it again. Downloading a new list. Let's open this up. Why is it not putting Angry Cat on there? Maybe I should manually write it in. Alright, I'm writing this in now. I'm going to have to do a lot of manual entry with this. And Angry Cat. There we go. Drop your YouTube link in there because it needs that for the code. There's kind of a member. Okay. This should work. Bang, bang, bang. And then I go into members, grab this, copy it, go back into my notes. I'm so sorry I'm doing this, guys. I'm sorry. Paste, save. All right, I see Angry Cat's name now in the code. Close that, close this, refresh. All right, this should work. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna flip out. All right. But let's read the rest of Greg's message. Keep going for a few minutes at least. It's up to you how long you want to stay on. I might stay up for a little late night. There you go. But not all night. Eventually, I got to go to bed. Where else? Angry Cat, Blue Banshee, White Stripe. Greg said, the last time it scrolled, it didn't show my name or Mix either, but now it showed both my name and Mix. Let's go. We just got to make sure Angry Cat's on there now. Elliot says, send a few more screenshots of the area, and I think the clouds look pretty close to GTA 6, but I want you to be the judge of that. Let's have a look. Oh, those clouds do look nice. They do look nice. Crime Mart, that's so sick. Nah, I like that. That is really cool. Nice work on that. I definitely want to do that at some point. What was that sound effect? It's Greg! My man. $10. Thank you very much for that. And here we go. I hate to be the one to say it again, but your countdown timer is still an hour off. My time zone is exactly 216 days away, and yours says 215 days, 9 hours, which is a 15-hour difference, not 14. Are we right with this? Because that is in the code. You know what? I should just update it to be your time zone, shouldn't I? That's what I should just do. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, did Angry Cat's thing go on there? Did it go on there? I seen Dark Mayhem last. I didn't even get to read that. I didn't pay attention. Angry Cat wasn't on there. I manually wrote it out, so it has to be on there, right? All right. Craig wants me to put it on his time. Oh, I don't think he does, but I think I will. Open with Notepad. Let's have a look. Angry Cat says, so when can I be mod and not be banned for trolling? No audio, by the way. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. There we go. All right, Angry Cat is on there. All right, I'm happy with that then. Now, this time zone stuff. Greg wants it to be different, right? Oh man, that's too complex for me. I don't know how to do this. Okay, that's gonna have to be another stream kind of thing. Mine says 270 days until GTA 6, so can we classify me as a time traveler? You know what? That can count. That can count. This timer, man, it's gonna be the death of me trying to get this thing right. It should be right, you know, like based on what is in this code. Like Sav made the thing and then I changed it over to Australian times. Can I, if I go, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. How many days, hours, and minutes till GTA 6? Wait, actually, don't even worry about GTA 6. Till November 19, 2016, from the 17th of April 2026, sorry, not 16, at 2:13 p.m. Come on, come on, come on. ChatGPT, help me out here. No, I think Greg's right. Greg's definitely right. So why is my thing doing this? That is the question. I honestly have no idea why the timer's doing it what it is. So that's gonna have to be something I fix up again. Let me love heart your thing as well, Greg. Let me open with Notepad again. I'm gonna copy this code. I'm gonna make ChatGPT fix it if it thinks it's correct. Drop that into here. In this code, alright. Let's see. Let's see if ChatGPT can fix this for me. Alright, I got the thing. Where's the actual code for it? Grab this. Copy. So sorry to keep you guys waiting. Bang. Save. Countdown. Refresh. How's that, Greg? That should be based on your time zone now. JJ's heading out. Take care, JJ. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. No, it's still off by an hour, isn't it? Alright, there's something else wrong in this code that needs to be fixed, because it's meant to be taking exactly straight from the times, but it's not. Because you just said it's just past midnight for you, right? So then it would not be that 43-minute thing, right? Yeah. That 43 minutes needs to go down to like 15 minutes. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to fix this off screen, man. I'm going to have to fix this off screen because I thought it was right. It's definitely wrong. I tried, Greg. I tried to do that just for you and I still got it wrong. Hey, look at that. Elliot's done an Easter egg for Bav. There we go. Hey, if you need any kind of assets or something, I would happily supply them to you as well. But yeah, anyways, have we got any other questions with GTA 6 or whatnot? We are at, how long's the stream? 3 hours, 22 minutes. I feel like we could wrap it up here. I think we've had a very, very good stream today. Total views on it so far is 1,591. I think that's a record. We also had, how many was it? It was about 80 something concurrent viewers, which is absolutely massive for the channel. I don't stream as often as I should, but I think we've done a pretty decent job today. So again, thank you all for tuning in to this stream. I think I'm going to go work on some extra content because I've technically got nothing to post tomorrow, so I need to whip up a short, get some polls going. Oh, look out. Greg's dropped another $5. Greg, how can I end when you're doing this? It's still off. It has to be 2:15. Yeah, exactly. Greg, it's butchered, man. It is butchered. I'm going to have to fix it up off stream. I'll do that as soon as I do end. Elliot says, how often do you stream? Because I'm going to be here next time 1,000%. So I go live on, what's the time for you guys? I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern time every Thursday. So for me, that is 11 a.m. on Fridays. But join the Discord server. I post it in there before I do it, so everyone is across it and all that. But that is the day I typically go live. But with everything picking up again and all the GTA 6 news, I want to start live streaming a bit more, so that the other days that I am free is a Sunday and a Monday for you guys, which is Monday, Tuesday for me. So I do want to incorporate some more streams, possibly some weekend streams as well, where I just play some games with you guys, like GTA Online or whatnot. But for the most part, I will always stream Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, every single week leading up to GTA 6, and we'll start to throw in some extra streams here and there. But of course, I'll let you guys all know about that. I might make up a little graphic with my actual stream schedule, so everyone knows when I do go live. But again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Display says, only up from here, man. The storm of GTA 6 is about to commence. Exactly right. This is the calm before... Messing up my words once again. This is the calm before the storm. Absolutely. Things are going to get very intense very quickly. But I appreciate you all for sticking with me throughout this drought. And Elliot as well. It's good to have a new face in here. So welcome to the community. I do hope to see more of you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.